Welcome, Wanderers, back to Records of the Realm. This is Darkness Arc. This is our Darkness crew. As you can see, we're a couple short. That was my own fault for mismatching some time stuff, but we should have one more member here in a little while. For now, you're getting our pretty faces. You're going to be dealing with us. So, before we get fully started, I just want to shout out that in addition to all the other things going on in September, which includes at least 3 one-shots, I think, of various types that you can join in, we are also hosting a Kickstarter. And by hosting, I mean we're running a Kickstarter. I don't know if there's a difference technically. But we are doing a one-shot Kickstarter for the end of summer, literally about the end of summer. So if that's hitting for you real right now, go check it out. It is D&D based, but we're also trying to make it system neutral so it can work with other systems. So if you would like to see that happen, the support is welcome. Support does not necessarily mean you have to buy it. Just spread it around. Just let other people know about it. Other people you know who might be interested. That's all we care about. Before we get into the game, we're going to do an intro, a recap, and it's going to be a session tonight, guys. It's been a session every night. Very excited. But hi, I'm Vinny or Vander from Vander.Vision. I do cosplay, photography, videography, and I make TTRPG stuff, such as the Kickstarter. Tech, you go be going with you first.
Yep, I'm on fire. Let's get it. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. What's up? Tech Frost, as you just heard from Vinny. You can find me everywhere. TEKFROST, forgot it for a second there. Just about everywhere with that same handle. Right now, the main focus would be YouTube. You can check us out over there at 5 Stages of Gods, where I have our very own marinara sauce and a couple others that you would find for voice acting. Hope to see you there.
Take a shot for marinara sauce. Thank you.
Yeah. Take a shot.
We should
of
make a
marinara
bingo.
sauce.
Actually,
We really should. When does someone say marinara? When does
Desire.
an NPC get killed or tortured?
one or the other. Up to Jay. Now that we got you back.
Hi. Yes,
Yay.
I am very happy to be back. I missed playing last week, but now I am back as your friendly Furbolg druid necromancer Nymphaea, who I believe was turned into a quokka last session, so we'll see how that goes today. But yeah, I'm just excited to be back. You can find me on the Instagram at JTheGayCosplays. I don't have anything to promote. So yeah, I'm here.
Fair enough. You don't have to, but we welcome it. All right. Over to Jocelyn.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I use they, she pronouns. I am playing Phelan, the goody two-shoes Star Elf Ranger of the party. I am super excited to be back. We just wrapped up our Hot Romithra Summer over on my channel, but if you want to get a customized one-shot or game of your own in various systems, you can visit my coffee at the Tipsy Tiger, and you can check out my OC cosplay stuff on TikTok, also at the Tipsy Tiger. And stay tuned, because I'll be running one of those one-shots in September for Records of the Realms. My first time as a Records of the Realms keeper, which I'm very, very excited about. I will be running a one-shot of a bunch of lesbian princesses, and it's going to be great. Yeah, that's it for me.
I can actually recommend your Kofi because I grabbed one, and everyone who played it seemed to have a good time and was very excited about it. So
that's right. That's right.
To happen again. All right, Quizella.
Hello, Sunshines. It's Crazella or Zella. I'm going to be playing Mama Nea tonight. The pronouns for myself and my character are she, her. I stream here on Twitch basically every single day besides like Monday and Tuesdays. I'm not really working on anything right now, but like I feel like I've been at so many tables here in like the past like 6 months. You're going to find me somewhere, so.
She'll be waiting for you.
And I'm happy to be here.
All right. We're all happy to be here.
We're so happy to be here.
Thanks, guys. Super
Don't
happy
blink
about
twice.
your happiness.
No, I'm kidding.
Mark it on the bingo card.
Cool. Can we get a recap, if you don't mind, Jocelyn?
Yeah, let's go. I actually recapped this before session, so that was my rehearsal, but here we go. Last time, we decided to spend the night in the hotel at the roots of the All Paths tree, which is the giant tree of legend in the Radiant Grove in Plunge. We are still hanging out in Plunge before we head off to get to Inkholm for the celestial event that we are taking Jesper to. But in the meantime, we woke up the next day and we decided we were all going to go visit the Oracle of the Radiant Grove. The Oracle being an illithid, aka kind of like octopus mind flayer type person, named Xylith. Each of us got a prophecy. I'm not going to go into every single detail because it will take forever, but some highlights include Phelan getting some insight about the plague that they accidentally brought down on their hometown, Aranea forcing herself through the webs of Lolth to recall, but not really recall, a familiar figure in the shape of Elaine. Balmor and Ruff each saw visions, one of the boy that they were responsible for trapping being alive and trapped somewhere in the Underdark, as well as the knowledge that the mechanical dragon from Rabid Day still exists somewhere. Malkith received a reading, but really didn't like it for reasons we'll find out later. And Kelliot realized that his dad is somewhere starving, bound, and beaten. Very in a panic, using poor Leon as our sending conduit to get the news over to Kelliot's sister Kalissa, though we're not entirely sure where to go next from here. We all agreed that we would help Kelliot with whatever he wanted us to do, but in the meantime, we were going to head over to, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name of the crafty...
Crafty Sprout.
The Crafty Sprout, where Aquoka Nim was busy painting all the mushrooms. This is canon. We all decided to kind of bond there, but a Dwerger that had been following Aranea not just 15 years ago from her visit, but also now, finally got Aranea's attention enough for her to confront him. It turns out this Dwerger name is Yerrick. He is a pariah who studies in the Whispering Library and often drinks his sorrows away, and is in fact from Aranea's former adventuring party that she no longer remembers. Other members of the adventuring party included Elaine, who Aranea found out was in fact her wife during that time, as well as a few other people, one of whom his fingers are around Yerrick's neck. Yerrick has no idea what happened, what god they tempted, what consequences they rendered, as he was unconscious during whatever ended up taking away Aranea's memories. Aranea thanked the Dwarger for giving her this information, though she's not entirely sure what to do with it next. Filled with more questions than answers, or in some case a bit of a pep in the step, because Phelan is just excited that they have a lead, Malkith decided to sneak away from the ship. Malkith wears armor. Malkith does disadvantage on stealth checks, and Malkith rolled like a 2. Ruff ended up following him, as well as Aranea, and Malkith in the night made his way back to the Radiant Grove. It turns out Malkith, remember, this poor boy was raised in a death cult, has very little tolerance for prophets, as he finds them to hurt people far more than they help, and decided that this meant for the good of everyone, Xylith needed to be killed. He was very close to doing so fully before Aranea and Ruff appeared, Aranea stopping him from landing the killing blow, as Ruff used one of her feathers to take the now unconscious but stabilized Oracle away from the grove. That's where we are now, but according to Vinny, we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go back to the people who are going back to the ship, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll get there.
Unimportant, actually. Completely unimportant.
Yeah, not a big deal at all. It's fine.
While we're talking about things that are completely unimportant, I would like each of you to roll me a d20.
Fuck.
Oh, thanks, Vinny. I really appreciate that.
That is a nat 20, my guy.
16.
13.
First crit of the night.
14.
All right.
Oh, that didn't sound
17 with me. Awesome. You should take a picture of that crit and put it in our crit chat.
Yeah, no, I'm taking a picture.
Cool. Excellent. As you guys return to your ship that as far as I remember, that is where everyone else is going, aka everyone that's here except Aranea. Kaliad is particularly quiet for this portion as well. But as you guys begin heading back towards the ship, you find as night has settled and there is just a light glow coming from some parts of the tree itself. When you make it onto the deck, you are hearing a few noises. The closest noise, but not the loudest noise, is a groan coming from Gage, who is currently picking themselves off the ground and trying to hold what parts of them that are ripped open closed. The next noise
I run up to...
No, I have a few more before we even get to you
Damn
guys doing anything. The next noise that you hear is a pair of voices of very familiar passengers that you guys have been with, Nazir and Jesper, down below, crying out in pain. You are also hearing, what is the name of this megaphone of Forge? I forgot the name. Lumina. You can hear Lumina struggling very hard against a wall, kind of like trying to get away from it, but then like almost like sticking back against it, but is crying out with whirring and gears. A lot of these sounds are very muffled, which is why you assume no one else has come here and done anything about it. But you see a trail of blood that leads from Gage straight to the deck top where the grate is, that leads straight down to the undercarriage. A giant hole in that metal grate, and then darkness down below. What would you guys like to do? I'll give you a quick
I run up to Gage immediately. I run up to Gage and I go, "What happened? Are you okay? What's going on?"
Crazy shadow person just cut me open. What the holy crap? Who did you guys piss off?
Did you say shadow? Did you say shadow person?
Just what it looked like. And you're still just hearing cries of pain coming out from down below.
Okay, Nim, is there anything you can do? I'm gonna go down there. Balmor, Ruff, or do you want to come? Balmor, rather. Ruff's not here. Balmor, do you want to go too?
Yeah. Before, like, you see Balmor is really, really calm about this. And he's just like, well, before you do that, he, like, casts dancing light into his hand. He's like, before you do that, maybe we should see what's down there. Like,
I mean, I have dark vision. I could walk in and check it out.
Yeah, I just more meant just so you don't walk into someone stabbing you.
That makes sense. Yeah, and I'm gonna let you put the dancing lights in front of me so I can look in and see what's happening.
Like down, like you bring them down below.
Yeah, I want to look down the hole and see what I can see, especially if I can get like the jump on whoever's down there.
Well, dancing lights are not going to help you get the jump on anybody, but dancing lights can illuminate what is down there for people who may not have dark vision. So if you do want to use,
I would rather do that than do stealth. I would rather have everyone see what's going on.
Cool. We will roll initiative right after this, and I will let you know. As the dancing lights go down, I'm going to say the three of you guys can see down there, and I will let you know now what those D20 rolls were. Each of us rolled a death save for Gage. That nat 20 is it would have been the only reason that they were alive, except everyone rolled over 10. So no matter what, Gage would have been fine.
I was gonna say, I do have cure wounds. Would that be wise to use cure wounds now?
I wouldn't recommend it on the one person who's not going to be in the battle and also is away from the fight.
Fair. Okay, so
I would let Gage just be Gage.
Let Gage bleed out over here.
You know what? It's okay. He's fine. He's fine. You're fine, right? We can leave you here. You're gonna be okay?
Gives a thumbs up, coughs up blood. But you know, as you look down, you see a very odd sight. As you could probably assume, you see, first and foremost, the largest thing, which is Lumina, who is trying to puff up and glow, but underneath the glow is hidden underneath a lot of slick and slime and tar, which is coming off of these small little creatures that have big glowing yellow eyes, but the rest of them looks like it's made of tar. There's like a dozen of them, and a lot of them are just pressed up, pushing Lumina and holding Lumina against the wall. One is inside her mouth, holding it shut to keep her from screaming. And the other ones are currently dancing around. There's two of them that are dancing around the scene that is unfolding in the center of the ground, which is one, you see Nazir is nearly unconscious with one of these things just jumping on him for fun. And you see Jesper currently also has been torn asunder, and is currently, you see, having what looks like glowing gold grains of sand extracted from the center of his body by a figure with a hood up, a long, spindly, feline-esque tail, and a pair of daggers that, when stabbed into him, seem to take things out, kind of like a needle, but apparently very, very big one, because it, and inside the dagger you now see a couple of these glowing little pieces of golden sand, and currently is now, this figure is just trying to shove a hand over Jesper's mouth to keep him quiet.
Vinny, I hate you, but also this is one of the coolest fucking setups I've ever heard for a battle in my life.
Thanks. This is the side fight too, which is the favorite part. Glad you enjoy it. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. That is a 26 for Phelan.
Yeah, we love Gloomstalkers.
22.
19 on the die for a +7.
22 for Balmore specifically.
That's a 3.
Oh!
I wasted that nat 20. Sorry, Gage.
No,
No,
you
you
saved
saved
Gage's life.
somebody.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And Kelliot does not roll. Aranea is not there.
I mean, could we just keep Kelliot up with Gage? Like, Kelliot's the reason Gage isn't bleeding out right now.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable
okay.
enough than me murking him.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, just stay up here and make sure he doesn't die. You know, it's basic.
Okay. Is...
Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Mom.
Just so you're not unincluded, Aranea, roll me a d20, please.
Are you rolling initiative for the bad guys? Don't fuck us, Zilla!
Please don't fuck us over.
Nah, it's a 4.
Right.
Yeah!
Still
Okay.
better than Nim.
Hey now.
Actually, hey,
Not rolling.
Aranea, do you want to play some villains? Do you want to beat up your friends?
Yes!
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god, yes! I never get to be bad guys!
Let Zella be a bad guy and try to kill us. It's
why
great.
are you yelling at me about it? I'm literally trying to do that.
I
Being silly, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm gonna take more pleasure in this fight now.
I'm gonna send you the character sheet. Thing is, it's set up so all you have to do is literally press the buttons on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go.
So I will send that to you. There are 12 of these things. 10 of them are currently holding back Lumina. So right now, really, you're only controlling 2, unless I decide Lumina is less of a threat, which I probably won't. Give me a sec to send that to you.
We just need to get enough of them off for Lumina to roll over, and I think she just gets rid of everything that's down there.
I will say that I have a plan for those guys. I think I have
Cool.
something that will be good.
They said they were shadow creatures, so I have a plan also to make sure.
Nice.
Get to there. It's going to be before we get there. So just look over the character sheet and get comfortable with that. And, just imagine beating up your friends. Cool. To start us off with literally the highest initiative possible to get in this thing. No one else could probably beat that one. Phelan.
Hi, what's up?
You're
It's
first.
me. You see, Phelan for the first time is going to cast a specific spell that she has not cast yet. Looking at the scene and looking at Lumina, she knows that having the Megafauna Forged be useful is going to be more help. So she is going to cast Hail of Thorns. And I'm going to cast it so that it goes. I'm going to hit one of the shadow guys on her and have every creature within 5 feet of that creature make a dex saving throw. So I am going to go ahead and roll my attack, and then I'll give the flavor of if I hit, I'll give the flavor of the thorns.
Cool. I'll say that you're going to hit probably 6 of them.
Fantastic. That's what I'd like to hear. Okay. That is going to be a 16 to hit on the shot.
16 hits.
Cool. Because of Dread Ambusher, I I am going to be able to make an additional attack. We'll get there in a bit.
Mhm.
So that is going to be 2d8s. So first one, a 4 plus 6, 10. And then an 8. So 18 damage.
To one of them,
And
right?
then, yeah, to one of them. The
Right.
one I'm shooting.
That
So
one
18
you watch immediately disintegrates.
Amazing. And then I need everyone around him within 5 feet to make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is 12.
Is that everybody here, Vinny?
Nope, that is just the creatures. So,
Okay.
Arnea, if you want to roll me, how many? There should be 5 dexterity saving throws.
Thank you.
How much damage did that one take that just blew up?
18.
Is Lumina?
Lumina.
Yeah, Lumina.
Yeah, is Lumina, do they count as a friend?
You said it was 5 of
Yeah.
them?
Yes, 5. And yes to 5.
Okay, so first one is 16.
Yep.
Oh god, the second one is a nat 1.
Love to hear that.
Let's see, third one is 19, fourth
Damn
one
it.
is 16, and the fifth one is 22.
Okay, only
Yeah.
one fails. But they're gonna take half of this damage, even though they saved. So this is a D10. 4 damage to the guy who failed, and 2 damage to the guys who succeeded. You see, as Phelan shoots their arrow, there is a rain of thorns that come from the arrow, like little bits of wood splinter off from the arrow and turn into what look like thorns from brambles, and just choo 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 into them. And that's my first attack. I get a second attack because of Dread Ambusher, and I'm going to direct that one at the shadowy figure because fuck him.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Yeah, that was also my thought, but it's fair.
I don't
get
think
it.
that's going to hit though. That's only a 12.
Yeah, no, that does not hit.
Yeah, I rolled a hot 2.
After the first explosion of arrows that decimates the small group for a little bit, you see underneath the cloak an ear twitches, and the second you cast, a paw comes out and grabs it and breaks it.
Okay. I'm gonna just stay put in like the farthest away I can get without leaving the room. I'm sure that there's only so much I can do, but yeah, that's my turn. That is it.
Cool. At 23, the shadowy figure goes next. Putting one of the daggers away into a bag, whips out another one of the same design and shoves it right back into Jesper. I will roll, but Jesper does not wear any armor. So, yeah, cool, that hits. You guys watch, besides the obvious pain from the situation happen, you watch Jesper go from a middle-aged, maybe slightly elderly man to very, very gray, very, very wrinkly, very, very quickly, using both hands to try to just fight off this one arm, not worrying about the one covering his face, not worrying about hurting the person, just trying to get this injector arrow out, or injector dagger out. Unsuccessfully. And at the end of it, doesn't seem to collect all of it because Jesper still seems to draw breath, but Jesper just went from, in human years, looking probably around 45 to about 80.
Choo!
And Najir is just trying to crawl closer. But looking back up, the ears underneath the hood kind of twitch a bit, and a pair of glowing eyes look at you guys for a second before sighing and beginning to walk off to the front of the bottom part of the ship.
Nope. We are not letting this asshole get away.
Balmore.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure.
Yes.
Super fair.
Needs to do a strength saving of 14.
Strength save. You know, you picked the one stat with no pluses.
Yeah.
And roll the 13 on the die. So
Okay. How far is he from me?
Person,
I would be
technically like 15. Like it's a ship, so technically, unless you hop down, they're 15 feet down and then walked away. So, but we can say you probably like just barely get the edge of them with this, because we're theater of the minding it a little bit right now. So you can say like probably about 15 feet away.
So I would have the ability to pull. Yes, I'm just going to pull him. That I need to pull him at least 10 feet. Okay, up to 10 feet. Yeah, so I need to pull him directly to me. He's going to take 1d8 of lightning damage.
Okay. Can I suggest?
And he's going to be 5 feet away from me.
Cool. Can I suggest some flavor for how this happens?
Yeah, go for it.
Just as you see them walking away, you go over to a different grate part of the ship that has an opening in it, and you lightning lure down there, pull up, and now you can see that person's like against the bottom part of the grate, staring up at you.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you in this next part. So
Yeah, if you pull him up and then we hold him down, let's just pull him apart.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pull him up, and then as I do that, I just kind of look down, just like, you're going to pay for that, you know that. And then he takes 8 damage.
Hey,
Nice.
Yeah. All right. You deal 8 damage to this thing. In response to what you say, just a hiss back. Nothing else.
You
still have a
with my bonus
action. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, with my bonus action, I'm going to pull out my crossbow and look at him and go, I don't know what that meant, and then shoot him directly in the head.
Fair. Roll me an attack.
I need a bingo card for every time Vinny says fair. Fair.
I have
fair.
found out that fair is my version of incredible.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Fair
really, really
is your
bad.
version of incredible from Brendan Lee Mulligan. Absolutely.
Yeah, found that out recently. That and sweetness, but I don't say that in game as much as I say in real life.
That is a nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I'm putting that in
That
a
does
where does the thing that I don't know where to put it. All right. Okay. So I'm not 100% like on calculations for nat 20s.
Double all the dice you would normally roll, so your crossbow bolt and then your sneak attack damage, which I'll give to you because this sounds cool.
I mean, you technically have advantage on him, right? Because you would have advantage because you have him on the lightning lure.
I don't know.
Oh,
if the
yeah.
lightning lure does
Lightning lure.
that. But I'm down to give you the sneak attack because I think it's cool.
We love this.
Okay.
Thank you, Vinny.
So I'm just gonna double then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can roll the dice twice. I'm actually fine with either one. If you rather have all the click clacks go, you're totally valid for that.
Okay. So I just hit him with 27 damage.
Oh,
Yeah. Did we kill him?
Did you just say that?
Of course
I
they
might have.
did.
I might have.
All right. Cool. To help with the description of that, this arrow, which did more damage than the lightning lure, made one scratch on them, and they glare harder at you.
I'll do it again. All I have now is my movement, so I'm just gonna stand there and stare at him in my turn.
Super fair. I don't think any of you guys jumped down, right? All of you guys
No,
are still up top?
I fired in.
Cool. Next turn at 7 is the little fake creature's turn. So RNA, you're up. I don't know if technically you can do anything with everyone else being 15 feet up. But
I don't know. They're holding daggers, right?
Dagger.
Are they holding anything?
not really. It's literally their bare fists. If you did you get the boggle one or did it switch you to a different
Yeah.
one? Okay.
No, it's still boggle.
Yeah. A little crazed.
How much movement? Can I tackle someone and knock them prone?
I don't think anyone else is down here right now. So the only people that you guys could tackle would be like Lumina, which most of them are holding Lumina back.
That's
You
true.
could have one of them like go up top, and that's about it at the moment. I don't know that there's a lot.
You know what? I'm just gonna actually have him hold with the dodge action, cause yeah, and like
Oh, yeah.
you gotta come down here.
That's fine. You guys watch that a pair of these creatures that are down near Nazir, Jesper, and Lumina are literally just prepping for you guys to come down. They're doing nothing else. While the rest of them are, again, holding Lumina up against the wall. Some of them are hurt, but only one of those was killed. Nim, your turn.
Finny, can I use Earthbind on this motherfucker?
I mean, I guess maybe.
Second level spell. One creature I see within range. They have to make a strength saving throw.
Sure. Currently, they are up holding onto the grate, so they'll fall down probably like 15, 20 feet and then be stuck on the ground. So, like, you could do that if you want.
And do they take damage from falling?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We are nickel and diming.
That's fine. My brain was just being like, that's normally for flying creatures, but I guess probably, yeah.
Well, it was flying or... Yeah. Already.
We can defying gravity. It's fine. Sounds great.
Let's do it. Do it anyway.
All right. What's the save I need to make?
My strength is a 12.
Well, what is the save for the spell?
Oh, strength save. I can't read.
Is it a strength save?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the strength save is against your DC, not against one of your stats.
Yeah.
So it should be where your spellcasting stuff is.
Brain is fuzzing out. Sorry. Where did I put it?
Do you have a PDF that you're looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I
Okay.
thought I had it on here. Sorry.
Yeah, on the spellcasting section, there should be, in the top part, there should be a spell save DC spot and then a spell attack spot. So spell save DC is what we're looking for.
Yeah. I think I had that. Sorry.
It's okay. What is your guys' proficiency bonus right now? Plus 3?
It
Plus
is
2?
a
My
plus-
proficiency. I was gonna say mine is a plus 2
2.
for
And then it's probably your charisma or your intelligence.
Yeah. I was
It's
gonna say
8.
that's-
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus whatever your spell casting is.
So
Yeah.
10 plus whatever the
Mhm.
stat is.
So what?
10 plus 10 plus 3, so that's 13. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries. It was a 19 on the die. So
Damn it.
the yellow lines that is Earthbind try to grab on, but this person is still holding on. Makes a slightly odd expression in your eyes, Balmore, just at the weird tug of gravity that happens for a moment. It was uncomfortable, felt weird.
I do the same thing, bud. But why are you staring at me still? Go away.
They're trying.
How does he go away?
Do you have a bonus action or any movement you want to use, Nim?
I'm going to just stay put.
Gotcha. All right. Then that is back up to Phelan. Phelan.
Second verse, same as first.
Cool.
Minus the dread ambusher. So let's make an attack on. I just want these little guys to get off Lumina
Fair.
because she will be very useful. That is a 23 to hit
Nice.
That hits him.
for a total of 12 damage.
Mhm.
And I need anyone within 5 feet of that guy to make dexterity saving throws, just like last time, because I have this thorn spell for up to a minute. So I need the little guys on Lumina to make dex saves.
Hail of Thorns?
Hail of Thorns is what I meant, yeah. Hail of Thorns is a concentration spell up to a minute.
So, Hail of Thorns is, I'm pretty sure, a one-use thing.
Okay, then why it says concentration?
Because the next time you hit it, it's kind of like a smite for paladins, so you hold on to the
Oh.
concentration until that first hit.
Okay, I'll use another spell slot. No worries.
Okay. All right. That's you're getting another one. You're gonna get another 5 around it. Want to roll 5 more dex checks?
Okay. Let's see. First one is 11. Second
Fail.
is 18.
Success.
Third is 14. Fourth
Success.
is 17, and the fifth is another nat 1.
Okay, so two of them,
womp womp.
two of them fail, and 3 of them succeed. I rolled a 1. So
Are we going to use our advantage?
no. The question I have is for reroll damage. Can I reroll a Hail of Thorns damage for the Piercer reroll, or is that only for the arrow
It's
shot
technically
itself?
piercing damage. I'm fine with that.
Sure, cool. Let's reroll that.
Did you
Yeah,
roll?
that's way better.
Did you roll your original damage from the arrow attack?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. What was that? Just so I know.
12.
Okay. One of them dead.
Great. The other ones, if they failed, take 5, and if they succeeded, take 2.
Okay.
It's nighttime. We're gonna hopefully get a long rest after this, so I'm just like, F it.
That's fair.
Fuck it, we ball.
-5.
Again, just Phelan in their confident era, but they're shooting in, and you see there's just like the star freckles are just flying in agitation.
As you make the shot, one more. I saw a tech on. No, what was it? But I trust you. Okay.
No.
As you shoot down, you watch the second one completely obliterated. So 2 out of the 12 that are down there are gone. 4 of them have -4 health now. 3 of them have -5 health now. So a bunch of them have minuses, but they are.
I'm sorry, what?
Because I'm keeping track of also because some of the ones.
I
the
thought
first Hail of
you meant
Thorns
that they
got-
were still surviving, even though they were negative health, and
No,
I got
they took
really
minuses.
scared.
I
Okay.
build. I go downwards, not upwards. It's less
that makes
math.
sense.
Negative health.
It's just less math.
I mean, to be fair, they're shadow creatures. I wouldn't have questioned it if you were like, "Oh yeah, they're negative health." I'm like,
negative
"What?"
health. Completely negative health. Cool. Just because I kind of want to see what happens here, I'm gonna say all of the boggles get off of Lumina, and now Zella, you have free range to do what you want.
Can I go ahead? It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not. I was just shit. I just jumped ahead so far. I was just
It's
very excited
fine.
to give you control.
I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
there's so
Balmor's
many
next. No,
ideas.
the dude is next. The Tabaxi dude is next.
They're next. And I had druid spells pulled up. Goodness, I still had them pulled up somewhere. Where are you? Here, that'll work.
Also, my boyfriend made a very excellent point in the chat, which you should always panic when the DM lets you have sneak attack when you technically should not.
That's the first thing that popped in my head was like, you're being real nice, Vinny.
Look, if I thought health was going to make a difference here, you're right. It would be.
I mean, health to me makes a difference. I'm 17, so we
That's
just
super fair.
Just please.
Yeah, that seems fun. You guys watch as this person who is being held up, their nails come out of their claw and they rake them against the side of the ship, and you watch the entire underside of the ship have a bunch of growth come out of it. You watch small trees, plant life, cactuses, like random, just like stuff that doesn't make sense to be next to each other. Just plants, trees, flora. No fauna, but a lot of flora just fills up the entire underside of this carriage, which makes it so even Lumina is hard to see. But now the bodies on the ground at Nazir and Jesper, you can't see them because there's so much stuff here, and the other little creatures are also more difficult to see as well. And then the eyes just stare back up at you, Balmor. and begin grabbing onto the lure and start pulling downwards. I want you to make an athletics check.
I don't want to go down there.
I am so scared.
15.
That was an 11.
Hell yeah.
You outstrength as this person starts trying to pull you down underneath into the underbrush.
Bird arms. For the win.
So strong.
Strunk bird.
But yeah, it's currently still being held up by you. That just filled up the whole underside with a bunch of shit now. Balmor, your turn.
This is a humanoid, correct?
As far as you know.
Cool. Cool. I just feel like I hear kitty and cast charm person.
Ooh, that could be
Wisdom of 14.
That is an 18.
Ah.
Like I guess I try to cast it and not knowing how to use magic very well, still just like a little spark on my hand like fizzles out in purple. It's like sorry guys. And then pull out my crossbow again and aim directly for the head and take a shot.
Do it up. Take the shot.
That is a 19.
19, I believe, hits. 19 hits.
Okay. For 12 damage.
Alright. I will mark that. This person does look a little hurt now. Between the lightning lure and 2 arrows to the face. This is a little less happy. A low growl just in the back of the throat while
Good.
being held up.
I'm just looking at him. Do you mind telling us why you're here doing this?
Roll a persuasion check. Sometimes my villains like to monologue.
That's not nat 20.
Not nat
So
20?
it's no. I was like, that's not. I was gonna say that's not good, but it's a nat.
It's a nat 20?
Yes, nat 20. I need to finish my sentences.
I heard
What
it's
is wrong
not a
with
nat
me?
20.
Yeah.
You said
It's
not a nat 20? And then
I not natted. Not
Not
natted.
Not 20.
You natted so hard. No, that's a new pin. I'm gonna write that down
Would
somewhere.
can you please
Natted
not nat
so
on
hard.
public
So
stream?
hard.
Like, don't
You
nat
natted.
that hard.
Oh,
That's
no.
part of natting.
I'm gonna. That's going as part of the serving Kuth line of pin ideas. We're just make a
The
bunch of weird
fact
pins.
that Mal is not here for this makes me really, really sad.
This-
You
man,
just natted so hard all over the place. God damn
man,
it.
this fight is crazy, man. I just can't stop natting.
With nat 20, the eyes focus on you for a second, and you hear a chuckle, and the voice you aren't sure, masculine, feminine, by just the read, but the tone is low with a purr, and just says, "Why would I want to waste the sands of time on this person when I could take them somewhere else?"
Sands of time. We could have worked together. I mean, honestly, Sands of Time sound great. I didn't know they were inside that. How much is inside of them?
Not much anymore.
Oh. Well, when we put it back inside of him and you're dead, we'll just ask him for some of it if we need it.
Me, Vinny, trying to put myself in the position of this person. Being like, how do I respond to that?
You just stumped the DM. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not hard. I'm only so much smart, but it's just very fun being in the position being like, what do I even say to that? This person just told me when I lose, he's just going to ask the guy that I ripped them out of. Yeah, I don't know what to say here. Okay. They don't say anything.
I had a whole monologue prepared, and then you said that shit.
Cool. That's Balmor. I think that's everything for you. Cool. Boggles, it's your turn. All 10 of you are free to do whatever you want.
Okay. So, Can I use my bonus action to dimensional rift above them?
Sure can.
Like, have it on the ceiling above them?
Mhm.
I'm gonna use the action to use oil puddle, and it's going to be the slippery oil.
Cool.
What does that do?
So, any creature that enters the puddle or starts its turn there must succeed a DC 11 dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
So, at the start of your
How
guys'
big?
turns, this is the thing.
I was gonna say, how big is this? Because I moved away from them, so is it still all of us?
There is 10 of them. What is the radius for
Lord.
these things?
I don't know.
Oil puddle.
I think it might be like 5 feet.
Covers the ground in the boggle space. So it covers their space. So the 10 of them appear up top, and in their spots that they're standing, these 5-foot wide puddles happen. So
So all of
hate it
us,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
if you guys move, yeah, we'll say it's probably going to be a lot of you guys.
Is it a so you said dexterity save when we start our turn in one of those?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, so all these guys appear and form basically like a circle around you guys. They are a little silly, so a lot of them are just kind of dancing in place. Some of them are holding hands, going back and forth. And
I
this
look at
is a good
Nim.
time.
I look at Nim and I go, so I never thought I would say this. That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Please kill them.
I feel like the best part about this is that the dimensional rifts that are above you guys you can't see. So you're just seeing oil just fall from the ceiling.
Wow, I hate all of this.
All right, next up is Nim.
Oh, no, fun. Okay. Well, we are going to do something.
Hell yeah, something.
We're gonna take an action and then maybe a bonus action.
There might be. So these guys are all around us, like in a circle. Like, is that the setup? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do because I'm sorry to cast Flame Blade on these fuckers at 2nd level. So.
Not to be the one who said, did you do your homework, but did you make your deck save?
Fuck! God damn it. Now I gotta do that first. That'll cast. Thank you for reminding me to do my homework.
If I have to suffer, you have to suffer.
That is a 15 that passes, right?
You need an 11.
Excellent. Okay. Alright, cool. We passed. We're not slippy sliding
Nope.
across the place. So yeah, with this I'm going wait, is it bad to cast Flame Blade with oil everywhere?
Don't you
Fuck
dare!
it, we're doing it anyway.
Don't you kill us!
No, I'm aiming it at these fuckers.
Vinny, I understand why you like this so much.
I was waiting for Nim to just be like, I don't know this spell, but fireball.
Fireball!
Wow, I've never done this in my life.
Fireball. I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball. No, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade on these fuckers. Yep. And if I hit, the target takes 3d6 fire damage. So.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Alright. That's a 4. That
Oh!
probably does not hit.
What do you add to it? I assume not enough to go that high, but
Yeah,
might as
not
well
enough.
check. Okay. Do you get more than one attack with it, or is it a single attack, single use type thing? Fire in your hand. So now it's
Single.
all right. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to use? Oh, bonus action is summoning this thing. Okay.
Yeah. I'm. That's it. I'm so thrown off by the fucking oil that I am just taken aback and I just can't do shit. Apparently.
Do you want to, as no action, just to put the blade into the oil?
What would that do?
You don't know.
Nim. Let me get out of here first.
Can they do that before I do this?
It's not their turn yet.
God damn it.
No, if you're gonna do it now, you're gonna do it now.
I love you guys.
I'm gonna hold my action, and I'm just gonna stay here then and wait until people get out.
All right. Etheria holds the blade over the oil, waiting. Phelan, your turn.
Great. I'm gonna make my deck save.
Cool.
That's a 9. I fall prone.
Really? Okay. You're the one I was like, the ranger's gonna be fine.
I rolled a 2, Vinny.
I love you.
I fall prone. So you see Phelan just go, all right, I'm gonna, bam! This hurts my pride more than anything. I am going to use 15 feet of movement to get up from prone and then move 15 feet into the underbelly out of the freaking oil. As you said, Vinny, I am in fact a ranger, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this feline friend that Balmore is currently holding up, and I'm going to shoot him.
Shoot. A good idea.
I'll shoot him. It's almost as if I'm a ranger, and that's all I do. Oh my god, 17?
Total?
That's where all my good rolls are going. Oh, I'm kidding.
That's not a good roll. That was a 7.
Grab the arrow again.
Oh, God. Oh, the one thing Phelan thinks they're good at, they are failing at. It is a rough day. That's all I can do.
It is a rough day.
Wait till we switch over to that rough day. That's a whole other rough day happening over on the other side of this place.
Yeah, you definitely see Phelan, like, fire an arrow and, like, is starting to panic. But I'm out of the oil, at least.
Mm-hmm. Sure
That's
are.
those guys.
It is this shadowed figure's turn. And they look over to the boggles, the little fey oil creatures, and just say, keep having your fun. I have somewhere to be. And they drop down, because realistically, that lightning glare was not holding them anymore. It was good for flavor, but it wasn't actually holding them.
Yeah.
And they swipe a hand, and one of the trees, one of the cactuses that appeared, opens up, and you watch a rift in space appear, and they walk through.
No!
There's nothing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was gonna do something if he's just gonna, they're just gonna walk away.
I mean, that you have an opportunity attack at the very least, if nothing else. But if you have something creative you want to do with that, I will let that go.
So what I wanted to do was hit Charmed Person again, but that you can't do that with an opportunity attack unless you have Wardcaster, I think it's called.
If you want to take a point of exhaustion, I'll let you.
I will.
All right.
Wisdom of 14.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
It's not a great roll, but they are very wise. That is a 16.
Oh, and there's nothing. Is there anything we can do if we wanted to risk a point of exhaustion, or is it? I'm not close enough to do an opportunity attack.
If you have an idea, throw it out there, and I'll tell you how many exhaustion points, and I'll make you pay.
So I have a snaring arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I have an arrow meant to stop this guy from going. I had the details of it, and it's not in my character sheet anymore, which is frustrating, but I will find it. But in the meantime, if I were to fire an arrow specifically to get him to stay, because I don't want Jesper to be like hundreds of years old, so I'm just trying to... how many exhaustion points would that be if I just hit a snare arrow?
Snaring strike, I assume?
Or is it one of the arrows that you
it's
got?
one of the arrows that he gave me. It's the net projectile.
Got you. That I would just say is just an equivalent to an action. So I'll say 1 exhaustion point.
Okay, I'm desperate. You see, Phelan is just gonna attack again and see if I can hit him with this net.
Right,
That's a 25 to hit.
D&D nets. I don't remember what their stats are. 25. Yeah, hits.
You're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Because it's a D4 instead of a D8, and make me a dexterity saving throw.
How are you at that? You could be better. I don't know what that landed on. It's an 8 plus 4, 12.
That fails. My DC was a 13.
Excellent.
You see that I reach back, I grab the arrow from the pouch, and you, Vinny, would you allow me to describe the arrow that you gave me?
Yeah.
So you see that unlike the regular arrows, it has like what looks like a little bagged contraption, almost like, you've seen those lizards with the puffed out neck folds. It looks like it has one of those around the shaft of the arrow. And as I fire, it unleashes. And when it hits him, a net envelops him.
That's cool as fuck.
And I look and I go, I was really wrong about Haver. Haver's cool as hell.
Isn't he?
He's really cool. I was like an asshole to him. I did not like him. He's cool as hell.
Okay, well, he kind of deserves that asshole thing, but you're perfectly fine. You were valid in your choice of dealing with him.
I mean,
How much?
But look how cool this is.
How much damage was that? One more time.
It was only 4.
Okay.
Because it's a D. When you hit with that arrow, it's a D4 of damage and not the damage that you normally make with an arrow.
I just have
But
to make
Phelan
a concentration check.
So it's like a net that goes around him.
Had to make a what?
Concentration check for the portal that opens. That's still open there.
Oh, good.
It's still
All
there.
right, yeah. I will take that level of exhaustion.
All right. That is Phelan. We are now... Nope, that was you use that as like a reaction. We're also going to say that
was
took your reaction too.
Exhaustion reaction, yes.
Balmore, it's your turn proper now.
I'm going to jump into the hole.
Oh,
into the
down.
portal?
Got it. Okay, I also thought
It's like,
my guy, you don't
I
know
was
where
gonna be like,
that
we don't know where it's going.
no.
Well, Balmore
That's not.
We'll now meet
Not the
Tex
portal. The
backup-
portal and the hole. It's like this.
We'll now meet Balmore. We'll meet Tech's backup character next session.
Anyway, hi.
And Ruff just starts fading away. That's how she dies.
That would be so sad.
I would jump down, and then I want to take the bag that has the sands in it, or because you said he put it in something.
Yes, this will be fun. They took it and put the dagger into a bag. Yes, which is on their person.
Yes, I would like to take that off of their person.
They're under the restrained condition.
They're currently under the net, so you could still get them. I mean, you're part rogue, so I'm totally fine with saying that you could get it. But it's going to be a thing. I'll let you choose how you're getting it. Because whatever you're rolling, they're going to roll to keep you away from it in the same manner. So if you want to do like a sleight of hand off or something,
Stealth.
All right, your stealth versus their perception. That sound fair?
That sounds fair.
They are quite wise. Beware.
They are. I'm fine making it something else, but I just don't think stealth versus stealth makes sense in this situation.
There's no way you beat this. 27.
I will let you know it is technically possible.
I'll go home.
That's just a 22 though. So
just a 22.
It's like, but not this time.
Yeah. So you are able to grab that bag off of them.
Thank God.
As I do that, I'm now surrounded by the little gremlin grump thingy things, right?
Also, you're in like a forest, kind of. There's just various.
That's where Phelan is now. Phelan feels right at home.
You're in your favorite terrain. Congrats.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, is it a bonus action? I need to make sure it's a bonus.
Oh wait,
action.
did you dex check?
Oh yeah, Balmore, you need to dex check before you jump down.
I mean, like, just
oil.
like pretend that it's he jumped down. There's oil down there.
Yeah, that's fine. We can just do it now.
I just rolled a 25.
Oh, you're absolutely
Oh, there
fine.
we go. We're fine.
That's two 19s in a row. I'll take that.
Almost as if you're a rogue.
All right, do I get to be a little boggle now?
As soon as this turns on, yes, you get to be a boggle.
So it's a bonus action. So would you count me taking that from him in action?
What are you trying to do?
What I want to do is look over at Phelan and just go, "Hey, are you okay with?" Oh, well, no, you said be right back. I was gonna say, "Hey, Phelan, are you okay with taking care of this?"
I I honestly might just push him into the portal at this point. I don't want to deal with him, so I'll take care of him if you want me to. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I was just going to give you an advantage and then get out of here. And I want to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, awesome.
Smart.
So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire as my action. So that way, basically, you get advantage on everything that is like glowing with a violet light.
I need all the boggles to make fairy fire checks and dexterity saves, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Dex 14.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized level 1 of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay,
so I need to roll again with the dexterity?
What was the save again?
Did you already take
No,
exhaustion?
That was I took 1 point of exhaustion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm fine with letting it go. From here on out, now that we remember it, we can go. It's fine.
Thanks. Okay. Sorry.
What was the save again?
14.
One of them failed.
Okay. The boss ass bitch also failed. So
The boss ass
2 out of the 11 bad things down here have failed.
Okay. And yeah, from there, the feather, that is a bonus action.
Yes.
I'm going to use one of the feathers to get out of there and back on top of the ship.
Okay. So you're gonna. I'm glad those feathers are coming in use. That makes me happy.
Yeah. They're really, really cool. Obviously, I'm a bird, so as many times as I can fly, I'm happy.
Super fair. Oh yeah, bonus action, you Superman, Iron Giant.
Oh, taking somebody with me, is that okay? Ruff got to do it. I didn't know.
Depends on the size of the. If it's one of the elvish people down there, yes, I will let that happen.
I'm bad at names. It's the one that got the sands taken out of
Jesper. Yep, you can take Jesper.
Jesper. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take Jesper and the sands out back on top of the ship.
All right, yeah. You make it up
Cool.
top.
Like, I just landed and be like, hey, it's old man, it's really slippery up here. I'm going to lay you down, all right? And we'll see what we can do with this.
Cool. I will say, I think that makes it so it is only Phelan down below at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. It is the Boggles' turn.
Would the Boggles know that this is important? Or are they just being little gremlins?
Because they are mentally controlled by this person, their commands are going to be, and I'll let everyone know, don't worry, it's already secure. Just cause the mayhem you were made to cause.
Okay. And can the Boggles see the top of the ship, like through the grate?
Through the grate, you can at least see some stuff up there for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna have 5 of them do a dimensional rift to get up top, and the other 5 are gonna stay down here, and just the ones on the bottom are gonna use their action for the oil puddle, for the sticky oil.
All right.
And I get bonus action. They get rifted. And yeah, you know what? The other 5 up top who dimensional rifted can also do the action for sticky oil.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Sure can. It's a good time for everybody. Everyone gets to do it. It's great. So
strength check for everyone.
In addition, also like the random slippery, slick oil that you guys feel, you see, and those of you who can still see Lumina, who's like partially still stuck to the wall with none of the boggles going at her anymore, there is a sticky version of the substance that like gums up and holds back things, and you're seeing a lot of the boggles cover themselves in it in this moment, and Lumina is slowly like that very, very sad dinosaur from Jurassic Park that like rears its head over and cries. No! That's what Lumina's doing. Yep, figured out. Just straight up the reference.
I want y'all to remember Craze did this to Lumina. Craze did it.
Yeah,
not the first part. Everything
hurt
afterwards.
Anyone. There's just a lot of oil.
Yeah. Cool. That's the Boggles' turn. Nim, you have 5 up top, 5 down below, Bad Person down below, with Phelan down below, with Balmor up top, with Jesper up top, with Nazir down below, with Lumina. Hopefully that made so much sense, because that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, honestly,
It honestly made a lot of sense.
It's split 50-50. It's fine. Understandable. I'm gonna need to make a dex saving throw because I'm gonna go down and try and help Phelan with this asshole. Because you were still in the middle of. You wanted to punt this guy. You wanted to.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even care. If you're going to ask me in character, Phelan does not care about keeping this guy around. This guy is dangerous. So,
I
want to punt him into the portal.
Okay, we're gonna drop kick. Got it. All right, cool. So, I will need to make a dex saving throw now.
Can I yell something to Nim before, she jumps down?
Yeah, go for it.
Check him.
I think.
What do you mean, check him?
Check his body for whatever else he has. He might have come for more than just this, and I'm holding up the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys are not gonna like the dex saving throw that I made because that was only a 10.
All right. So you felt prone, but technically for half movement, you can either stand up or just fall over the edge down a level if you want.
No, you know what?
I'll let you get downstairs. Either way, I'll let you get downstairs.
Did they also have to do a strength saving throw?
Oh, because you did the sticky oil too.
I did.
Oh, god damn it.
Roll an athletics
I love
check.
you guys so much.
Athletics or strength
I get a
save?
+3 for athletics, so...
Strength
Zella,
saving throw.
strength save.
Oh, well that's a nat 20 fucking finally.
Okay. So you're not stuck, but you're slippery. So have fun with
I'm
that.
slippery, so I'm sliding down the stairs as I go. Like, oh my god. It's a Looney Tunes moment.
Yeah.
I am sliding down the stairs.
This 7-foot tall furball.
Yeah.
It takes all your movement to get down there, and you aren't able to get near Phelan or the person, but you can see Lumina not far away, and Nazir is on the ground. And there's also some boggles down here, too. I think we left half of them down here, so there's still 5 little, dark tar creatures with glowing yellow eyes that are just randomly hopping around.
Nim, get rid of the boggles. If you have something that can get rid of multiple things, get rid of them.
Boggles, got it. I don't know if this... Actually, wait. Is this... Hold up. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to try... Flame Blade again.
All right, that stays active, so yeah, you can take 2 strikes with it. I'll let you do that. See if you can get some of them taken care of.
You can do it!
Yeah, a lot of
that
them
is an nat 20, let's go!
Yes!
Right. Go ahead and
Finally!
roll double dice, or just roll the dice once and double it, whatever you like better.
Okay, roll the dice once, and so that's 3d6 fire damage.
Alright.
That is, I can't do math. That is a 6, so I'll just double that, so that's 12.
6 or 12. Let me see if that strikes.
I can do math.
One of them is at -12 now. And you get one more strike.
One more strike, let's go. Oh, just kidding. I have to roll that again. That fell in my lap. Womp womp, that's a 3.
What is it in total, out of curiosity? I assume it's not going to hit.
Oh. Yeah, hold on.
I want to at least give it a...
Yeah, it's a 6 either way. It's not going to hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, second one didn't hit. But first one hit, so I did something.
Yep, you definitely hurt the first one. It does survive. So now there's...
God damn it.
Now all 10 of them are hurt in some degree, but they're all alive.
God damn it.
Of the 12. So that's good. All right. Nim, Phelan downstairs. Phelan, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to make that dex saving throw rather. So I get disadvantage on ability checks for levels of exhaustion, not saving throws. So at least
saving throws is later, I believe.
Yeah, level 3 attack rolls and saving throws. That is a 19 on the die for a total of whatever it is. So that's a total of so 26. I'm good.
You're good.
But I am going to make that strength save.
God, these things are such little mayhem bastards.
Which is a 5. What happens to me?
Do you have it open?
I think you're just restrained.
I'm restrained.
Or be restrained.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yep. So your speed becomes 0.
And any attack rolls on me have advantage. Any attack rolls I do have disadvantage.
Correct.
Cool. I'm still gonna attack him, and I have advantage on him because he's restrained. So I'll just roll it flat. At this point, I don't think I'm strong enough to like push him with an arrow, but I am gonna shoot him while he's down.
Nah, that'd be sick ass nasty, but no.
That is gonna be a 27 to hit.
27 hits for sure.
And I do have Hunter's Mark on him.
All right, yeah. Roll that damage as well.
Okay. That is, I'm going to use my Piercer ability to reroll that d8. That is 12 plus 4, 16 damage on that attack.
Hell yeah. Let me subtract that. All right.
And that's all I can do. As I'm in this goo, just looking at Lumina going like, yeah, this sucks!
Sad groan noises from Lumina.
I'm sorry, we're gonna get you out of here!
All right. After your turn, the individual is going to sigh. He'll be like, finally. And rake a hand through the air again and boom, boom, teleport to the portal, give a bow, and walk the last few steps through.
Okay, well, at least we have the dagger.
I was gonna say sorry, I didn't check for anything else.
It's fine. I think Balmore got what we needed.
All right.
I am stuck in goo though, so I don't know how this is gonna go.
I'm gonna let this last round play out just to see what the boggles do to you guys.
Oh God.
I would like you to take the gloves off for the rest of this. I don't know that you were wearing them in the first place, but if you were, take them off.
I don't really know.
Balmore, your turn.
Things.
Balmore is stuck at this rescue mission so far. I need to do savings and stuff, right?
Yeah, Dex, and well, actually, for up top, I think it's only the strength. Yeah, it's just the sticky.
Stick.
It's just sticky now?
Yeah, so it's just the strength.
That's an 18.
You're good.
I'm gonna look down and just be like, boy, okay, so are we going back through and then Phelan's gonna go again? Or
I'm going to go through this and then I'll let us have combat end because these creatures are not going to give much of a crap after.
Also, we got a message from our last player. He is here, so that's good news.
Yep. Okay. Then easy enough. From here, I'm gonna hold an action. Hold shield.
You don't have
I'm
to
not sure if that's
shield the spell.
Oh yeah, no, it's a reaction. Duh. Why am I saying that?
You don't have to hold that if you don't want
to. Yeah, I don't really have anything to do. I mean, I'm mostly just going to lightning lure one of the boggles then.
Super fair.
It's a strength of 14. That's good. It's good to see.
We love to see.
So they rolled a 2, but they got a 1.
Sure did.
Yeah, they're getting yanked directly at me.
Yoink.
How much damage do you do?
That is going to be 5.
All right.
I feel like Aaron is going to come back with now, and it's like, so this thing happened. We don't care. We're sorry. We don't care. We're like dealing with this right now.
Everyone's just fucking exhausted. Like,
oh yeah, Phelan's got a level of exhaustion. Balmore's got a level of exhaustion.
I didn't kill that when I yanked at me, did I?
You did not kill it. No.
I had to crossbow to the head fire.
Cool.
God damn.
Just executing this boggle.
As an 18
hits.
For 14 damage.
It dead.
Yeah, so just yanked it and then put it on the ground, shot it in the head, and looked back and was just like, come on.
Alright, is it little gremlin's turn?
It is.
Yes, it
it's
is.
all the boggles' turn.
What does the level of exhaustion do? For
9 of them
for
left.
Balmore?
Disadvantage on ability checks?
Ability checks. So like stealth and all that stuff.
Okay.
Phelan is also restrained.
I feel like the little gremlins up top would be a little upset because you just killed their friend.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna just try and hate you. Like,
I mean, as Vinny says, super fair.
all right, and there's
I'm not gonna say
now
that's fair.
there's four of them. There's four of them up top now. So,
Our brother! Revenge!
what's your AC?
15.
Okay, so two of them are gonna hit you. Worst news, one of them is a nat 20. Let me roll the
Meet or exceed, right? So if you hit
meter.
one of them rolled a 15, okay, cool. So the other one, the one that isn't a nat 20, I'm going to use shield.
Should make you 20 AC.
Put me at 20. Yeah.
If I'm just hitting you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Well then, you said you're blocking the one that didn't nat 20? Or did?
Yeah, because if I nat 20 the one, it'll be a 20 to 20, I'll still get hit.
Okay,
So I get hit once for
so the nat
crit.
20 damage is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total, I think? Yeah.
I am bloody.
Ugh.
I have 7. My hit points are 17. So
Yeah. Fragile little burb.
Well, I got cure wounds with your name on it.
That's all they're gonna do. And then for down below, for flavor, they're just gonna dance around. They don't know what's going on up top.
You don't want to. I mean, in your defense, I'm downstairs restrained with these guys.
Vinny, never give me a chance to be a villain and say take the gloves off. I'm killing somebody.
Like, if you wanted to, Zella, I'm just gonna straight up tell you, you could all attack Phelan with advantage.
They're just gonna hit you then.
Yeah.
Like, that's all they can do,
Bonk,
really.
bonk, bonk.
Yeah.
It's
They all
okay to
have
be the
advantage.
villain.
Yeah, they all have advantage. I'm restrained.
Okay, hold on.
I got 44 hit points. Bring it on, come on. As Emily Axford says.
What's your AC?
That is a 17.
Okay, 3 of them are gonna hit you.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Damage and damage.
And I have 10 hit points.
Okay, the first one just runs up, just very, like, solid tap for 3 damage. The second one runs up, he feels a little non-committal and just puts his hand on you. And does 0 damage.
Yeah.
Hi?
Yeah, this creature has a negative to its attack, so it can roll 0 damage. It's
Just-
very, very
Just felt very non-committal halfway through and just hand on your knee.
Can I help you?
However,
What are we here for?
the last one did not approve of that, ran up and just hit you for 5. Just saw the non-committal from his buddy and just ran up and just like hit you in your other knee.
Little shit.
Nim, it's your turn.
Oh my god. I see these dudes and I'm wondering, can I use shape water to freeze these little guys in place?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm doing it.
It's more like you're going to freeze the oil underneath them a little
Yeah.
bit, which
Yeah.
feels weird, but I'm sure is possible at a certain temperature.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
I'm freezing these guys. I'm gonna get the fuck away. Little fuckers.
You begin freezing them in place. Cool. That is the end of combat.
Get the. Just imagine. Just.
Just because this is my fun way to stress out players. I'm going to keep rolling this d20 every once in a while when I think about it. And when it gets to 20, I'm going to do something. Until then, combat has ended.
Okay. What are we gonna do with these guys?
Any help would be appreciated.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on Phelan to clear off the oil and stick.
Whew! and I'm gonna just look at the boggles and go, you know what? I'm gonna go help, and I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run away from the boggles so I can go up to Jesper.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
I feel like as you're running,
the
boggles just
get
like
the thing out of Lumina's
tilt
mouth.
their head at you.
Oh! I run back and I
shit.
go to pry the creature out of Lumina's mouth.
I will also be assisting in that.
Cool. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on her mouth so she can open her mouth, hopefully, because of the sticky.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So you guys begin giving Lumina some cleanup, which she desperately needs. Also, like all this oil and slick is inside now this like forested area underneath in the bow of a ship that's made to be able to keep water out. So it's both water sealed and now growing things. And all this oil and slick is all over the place. It's a mess down here.
Yeah, how should we clean this up?
Can I put...
Nim, I wouldn't worry too much right now about cleaning up the weird magical forest. Let's just take care of Lumina and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I put the oil back in? First off, hold on, and I'm just gonna walk up and grab the boggles and start throwing them off the ship.
Honestly, part of them, they were just like in a little circle holding hands dancing as you just start chucking them, and they just like, hee.
Yeah, I'm like throwing them into the water, and I'm gonna run down to the bottom and grab them and proceed to also throw them in the water also. I'm trying to get all of them off the ship immediately.
I cannot tell you how, like, we're trying to help Lumina, and we just see Balmor run down, scoop up the remaining ones, and just yeet them.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know. I just rolled that 20. I was waiting for you to say that, which is great. After you toss them all off, you hear from the water.
I knew it. You can't trust... Oh my god, they're leaving. They're leaving.
You hear me from downstairs. Did they just explode?
Yeah, we almost died.
Great.
Looking over at Jasper. But well.
Yeah, doing great, guys.
Do we put I run back up. Do we put the dagger back in him? Is that how that works?
Can I grab the dagger and look at it?
So when you open up the bag, you see in the bag through the other side in this little place, it continues on like it goes to another plane. Whatever was put in here came out the other side.
Fuck!
That's great.
Do we have a portal bag?
We have a portal bag.
Out of character, did I just grab a bag of holding?
Kind of.
Except for it just
bag.
goes.
We'll talk about it off screen.
I would have put my hand in and flick them
a
off.
specific place.
I don't want to do that just in case I get pulled through.
No, please don't.
No sticking of hands through things
Wait.
we don't know where it goes.
Phelan, do you have anything that explodes?
No, but I do have something that can cast a spell.
Okay. Do you mind casting a spell into this bag?
I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take the spell release arrow and shoot it through the bag. So that goes into the portal.
What spell are you putting
So,
on it?
Vinny, would you kindly roll me a d6 to tell me what spell goes through?
3.
Spell release projectile. It contains a random spell chosen by the DM. Oh no, it's a random spell you choose. Though it's at a 3rd level because you just rolled your 3.
Cool. For funsies, we'll say fireball. Just for funsies.
I don't care how big the room is.
I don't care how big the portal is.
You yank this thing back and feel it beginning to heat up to a degree that it gets real uncomfortable real quick.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I'm like, all right, I'm super strong and powerful. Ow! And I just release it as it burns my hand.
Shot it.
If anyone's holding the bag opening and listening, you hear an explosion on the other side. You hear, like, a few people go, fuck! What the hell? That's all the inventory! And a bunch of people sound real pissed off on the other end.
Well, sounds
Can
like y'all
Can they hear me?
Can they hear us?
I'm just gonna like put my mouth into the bag or close to the bag and just be like, give us the knife back or we're just gonna keep shooting into it.
Shit. Another bag's compromised. Sew it up.
Shoot it! Shoot another one!
I shoot another arrow.
You guys keep doing this for a little while.
Yeah, I'm just shooting arrows into the back.
We're going to go on break so we can let our other player get on and we can continue the actual drama on the other side. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little side quest adventure.
Oh my goodness.
Bye! Poor Jesper.
And we're back, I hope. Yes. Yay, we're back. Hello, all. We are back once again. We completed one scene / battle. We're going to move back on to originally the main affair, the main attraction to this whole episode. So let's see what happens. Aranea, Malkith, Ruff, as you guys, as Ruff jettisons with Xylith out of the little alcove that Xylith has, Aranea, you have Malkith stuck in a hold person. Ruff, you immediately see that, like, as you guys thud and get to the ground, there's like a couple walking by who's like, ah! And other people who just like slowly like see whatever the heck is happening, because it's a public area and this is one of the tourist traps. So there are people around. They're not necessarily going to gather, but eventually people will probably start heading over. But I leave the scene to you three right now. Xylith is stable, I think. And then it's just whatever the heck happens with you three. So I'm a mute. I'm gonna just watch.
Is there a flat ceiling near me? Like somewhere of which I can get up. I can, a flat roof. Thank you. Ceiling, roof, ceiling.
I also took a flat ceiling.
We're
in a ship and we have weird things happening. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tree. There's probably upper platforms because this place does have like a circular rising spiral. So you probably could find an area.
Okay. I would like to use one more feather to get up somewhere, trying to kind of secluded where it'd be just the two of us.
100%. You are up there. You're able to get, I think, at least 30 feet up. And you collide with like part of slowly ascending ramp that goes up the tree.
Okay. After y'all can do what y'all are going to do after that.
At this point, Naya is just kind of like just sitting there, like looking at Mal. So I'm really just giving Ruff time to get away. But we're going to have a talk. Yeah, this is going to be very awkward. So Mal, we can't just kill people. Especially an oracle who didn't do anything to you? I'm assuming she didn't. Did she do something? Maybe? She just like lifts up on the spell enough to where like you can just go ahead and talk and is just waiting the minute out.
This is very uncomfortable for me. This is not a good position I ended up in.
That is true. I mean, I could always get my whip in the Rishtainu, but I don't think you would like that either.
I'm gonna leave that joke where it is and just... You don't seem to understand that oracles have never been good people. They're just lying to people.
Well,
I'm sure whatever she told you, I'm sure it sounded very sweet and rosary, but you can't trust them.
I don't know. She helped me find Yarek. She didn't technically tell me
find
anything.
Who?
Yarek.
Did you find anyone?
Yarek, the boy guard that we met at the cafe. She didn't tell me
I think I'm getting
anything.
some movement back. I think I'm getting some
Slowly it just starts to fade.
Come here.
Let's sit down. I would also like to go through her like little like living quarters, like, and see if there's any alcohol anywhere.
One, okay, if you could unmute your Google Meets so we get your captions, por favor. And then...
Sorry, that auto mutes sometimes.
I know, it's such a pain. And yes, the people bring random gifts, kind of like Heliot did. Like, some people just bring, like, a bottle of something.
Well, as soon as I get a chance to, I'm just going to cure wounds on Aranea.
Oh, Naya doesn't need it. She's totally fine.
I thought I'd heard
she had the temporary health points.
Oh, right,
Temp HP.
Never mind.
Plus, she's fire resistant and poison and thunder resistant. That's for a different day. Naya's just gonna like grab one of the bottles that looks like any kind of alcohol and just like uncorks it and just like takes a swig. Okay. Why were you trying to kill her? Just because you do not trust her?
Don't trust her. I don't trust any of them. None of them can be trusted. Why would you ever put your faith into someone like this? Someone who pretends to read the future. Someone who's going to tell people that they have this great destiny laid out before them, or they have some horrible fucking curse.
I mean, I don't think it is so much faith as maybe hope. It sounds more culty when you make it sound like faith, like the religion. It's maybe some people just need answers.
I just pull the mask down so you see his shattered lower jaw. This is what that fucking hope and faith give people. How do you think this happened?
Naya, like, kind of just pauses and nods. I did hear that you were a worshipper of Merkle, if I'm not mistaken.
If that's what you want to call it.
I mean, I am an acolyte of Loth, technically, but do you see me, on my knees worshipping? It's a little bit different for everyone.
So, what do you think the answers are then? Should I not? What if this person is going to set someone on a path that they don't want to fucking be on?
Then I think that person has a choice. They don't.
Not if they tell them that there's no choice. If they tell them there's no choice, that this is what their future is. How do you expect someone to behave? You think they're going to go ahead and try and do something they can't do? No, they're going to follow that path. Well, what did she tell you?
She technically didn't tell me anything, but I guess the thing that she told me was that I would find the key in some kind of mundane object. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to bend over backwards to figure it out.
So then she's a charlatan.
It happens. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't, but that's how I found out about Elaine.
You found out who Elaine was because all the things we've seen before. All that thing did was read your mind and pull these images from it. Doesn't mean she was sitting here giving you some divine future.
She might not have, and I don't think I need a divine future to make choices. I saw Yarrick here, and because of the things that she showed me that were already in my mind. It's not like she told me that I'm going to end the world or save it or do anything crazy like that, but maybe she's not telling people what to do, but is giving them an option of something that could come to pass.
Telling people something that's they may not want to hear, some future that they may be a part of. Maybe people don't need to hear about that path.
Can I do an insight check on Mal to see if, like, really whatever she told him really, like, bothered him, like, at his core?
This is fine with me, but that's up to Mal.
Yeah, no, like
yeah, it don't matter to me.
Okay, yeah. It's a nat one.
Then I would say, yeah, it does seem like that. Whatever she told him,
okay,
really bothered him.
I think because the interactions that possibly you and Aranea and Mal have had, we're mostly just, maiming Valen and just hanging out. Naya can kind of see that this is like stressing you out, but she's not really sure as to why. Mal, what exactly did she tell you that is apparently causing you so much distrust and stress?
She didn't tell me anything. All she did was give me this vague, oh, there's so many fucking possibilities for your future, oh, that old happy horse shit.
I mean, did she say something bad that was going to happen, or good?
Just the same old usual thing that all these fake prophets and fake diviners can claim that they see. There's so many options for your future. Oh, there's so many things you could do with your life. That sounds like someone who has no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I have a question. Why is it that when we were on our way to the party, the dinner that I planned, when we were defending ourselves, you did not want to partake in that fight, but you come across this oracle, and your first instinct is to kill her?
I've been asked to kill people a lot, and I've done my best to not do that so far. I mean,
did someone tell you to kill her?
No,
or
of
is
course
it
not.
just...
I'm not subject to some other fucking god's wills and whims. Nobody tells me what to do.
So, can you remind me, what is it that Merkel stands for?
Do you really not know? You really need me to spell it out for you?
Can I roll a history check to see if she would actually know? Because I don't know if Naya would really know anything about Merkel.
Sure. Roll me a history check. I'll give you bare bones, but like we can get deeper into it if we need to.
11.
He's called Lord of the Dead. He mainly works with death. He's definitely involved more with like undead and necromancers and dying.
Okay.
It's a large variety pack, but it's mainly death.
Okay. So from what the very little that I know, he is a death god?
Death and decay.
I find that very odd and ironic, because you're simply feeding him by killing that oracle. There are choices that you can make. It does not have to do with faith or some god or anything like that. You are the choices that you make.
What choices have you made? You think you can stand here and try and preach to me, aren't I?
Well, if I could tell you, I would. But I don't know. Because that was taken from me.
Well, consider yourself blessed then. Because I remember every rotting dead body I had to see growing up. I remember the smell of every single corpse I'd laid out before me. And I remember all those people trying to kill me because of what a prophet said.
I do find it interesting that on our way in, that you told Xylith that you wanted to die. But here you are fighting still. That's something that you chose, and yet you offer words that would suggest otherwise. So, either you say the things that you mean, or somewhere deep down you know that you still want to live and fight. Fight against the things that you were raised in, and choose the path that you want.
Or I just don't want anyone to hear some bullshit fucking future planned out for them that they get stuck on. have other people trying to kill them for it.
I would say that I could understand, but half of my memories I don't even know. I could understand the frustration that these people who are blindly following, just trying to murder you, and how difficult that might have been. But you should be able to choose what path you take, but not have to harm people together that have not harmed you, if that makes sense. She told
She
you
would
something
harm
that
someone.
But did she harm you? Did she harm any of your friends that were here?
Did she not give you some fucking bullshit prediction about a person you don't know? How do we know what she said was true?
We don't. Only time can tell us those things, but until that moment, I don't think she deserves to die for that.
Look around us. Look at all the things that have been laid out for this false prophet. How many people here gave their life savings to this woman, this thing, whatever the hell you want to call it?
I mean, why would she be any different than a bard in a bar? People, buy them drinks, give them gifts for their songs.
They don't give them their life savings, though.
I mean,
what would a desperate man give someone who could tell them their future? What would you do to know exactly what life planned for you?
You see Naya kind of pause, and for a second she looks over at you, and Vinny, if you'll allow this, I kind of want to drop I don't want to say it's an illusion or disguise, but kind of try to forcibly drop the kind of veil that's over my eye, my red eye that has the symbol of Loth inside of it.
I think that's something that could either be done by you or even Malkith with his very specific unique vision that he has.
I feel like Naya would really force to drop drop that veil for a moment for him to actually see. People make choices, sometimes for reasons that we don't understand. But that is not our place to judge them. That is of a higher calling. The choice that you made tonight is going to make it very difficult for us to get out of here. But also, take into account what would the rest of your friends that were with, what would they think? Would you want them to think badly of you?
I guess that rumor was true.
Which rumor?
The eye.
Oh, you got that one?
Well, I don't know where Ruff went, so...
Honestly, I am actually kind of concerned because I don't know why Ruff was here. We did not come here together. But I think...
How did you even know I had left? I was so very sneaky when I left.
Naya just, looks down and just, hand to forehead is just, rubbing her forehead. I think you need a little bit more practice. You were very loud, like pots and pans. Very, click-clack. Not very good. Very bad at stealthing away. But, also you looked kind of, murdery? With Valen. That one time that we, did that thing with him, but then I had to leave because of,
Right.
Peyton and stuff. It's,
right.
You wear a lot of emotions on your face.
Well, I mean, it's...
And
that's why I keep
language.
having it covered as best as I can.
Yeah, but you look very intimidating a lot of the time, so it is better to just follow up and then ask questions later than just let you go off on your own devices, because it's kind of a mixed basket. But just know later on, if you do need to kill someone and it's for a good reason, maybe run it by us first. Like, if anything...
Even still, I haven't killed anyone. I've tried now twice around you all, and you keep stopping me.
Okay, well, Valen, I wasn't there for it. I still kind of don't like that guy, and he's kind of married to my wife, so that's a whole different problem when we get back.
Well, maybe we can figure that one out. I still don't really trust him.
Yeah, I don't either, but I don't know who has their memories and who doesn't, so it's very... But, we should probably figure out how to get out of here without getting caught.
Do you have any way to talk to Ruff?
I don't think so.
It's helpful.
Not really. I don't have any kind of sending spell or anything. Do you?
I would get one if we were to level up. I'd have an extra slot that I could use to do
Nose
sending, but
bleeds.
I think... How about this? If you are feeling of a murderous intent next time, maybe put it past your friends? Maybe just check. You were kind of raised in a murdery death cult. Death is not usually always the first immediate answer. We should probably try other answers first.
But all of you tried to murder those people we came across. I don't understand what the difference is.
I think the difference is that we were defending others who were being harmed.
And so was I. That
Physically,
was exactly what my
and
plan
in the
was.
immediate vicinity of dying. I don't think anyone that the Oracle has helped today, at least, was in the immediate peril of death.
By following your logic, trying to kill someone equals to kill someone. It sounds like two wrongs make a right.
You see, they are just trying to figure out how to explain. Okay, how about this? Whenever you feel like you need to murder someone, you're going to go talk to Phelan. Because she has a much more... She has
pure
a better
heart,
moral...
pure heart, I guess.
A better moral compass than either you or I have. And, I am not always on the good side of the moral compass. I'm kind of neutral most times. But, I'll kind of go with the situation. I mean, if murder is needed, okay, but, that's not my first jump. I like to talk to people out of situations.
I'm really bad at talking to people, I'll be honest with you.
I'm very good at talking to people, but you're making it really hard right now. Because murder, is not always the first thing. But, yeah, go talk to Phelan. I'm gonna let you know right now, if we tell her, she's going to be very pissed.
Oh, this would probably go over like a fart in church.
For the love of Lord, I'm surprised that she has not showed up or just sent me on something to do. She's been sending me on so many stupid fucking delivery missions. Did I tell you that I had to go not really deliver a book, but I had to be in this book club thing and
you have to read a book a month?
Kind of, but I had to stand there and read it, but then we had to let somebody go out of a bank. I think they might have been robbing it, but it was really weird.
That's weird. Was that someone that you'd at the end of the month after you've read the book, you have to have a meeting with and you kind of sit around and talk about the book a bit?
Kind of, yeah, but we didn't really talk about it. But I don't know if you know Dee, the Minotaur, she's just even though she has horns, it's just putting these up. And it's DiGiorno, he's a good Minotaur. But
does he do a lot of delivery?
Yes, lots.
Wow, that's amazing. I heard it was not delivery, it was just DiGiorno.
Just DiGiorno, yes. But, okay. So the next time, just agree. This does not have to be something that you have to follow all the time. Maybe later on down the line when you have a better, more even balanced moral compass, just check in with Phelan.
I feel like my moral compass is pretty balanced. It's just that all of you have
expectations your moral compass is probably tilted in a not very good direction, so it's always pointing down when really you need to be more balanced. And it's not. It's on a tilted table. Just even it out a little bit. Jalen will give you a book and just put it under the leg, even it out.
Just fair. That sounds probably a good idea. Just not any of the books from your book book club is all I ask.
No,
'Cause I don't want to get involved in this as well.
Naya's just like pulling out one of the books and like chucks it at Mal. It's God, hold on,
25 Shades of Purple?
Honestly, yeah, that's gonna be the book that like Naya just like chucks at you. Just read that. Like,
All right.
get the hobby.
I'll start
You'll
here.
be okay. We'll murder less
Is this-
people.
I think I've heard about this book. Is this why you ended up buying that whip?
I didn't buy that whip. That was actually something that I got before I met all of you, but Phelan was there with me when we got it. It was a whole
How do you
thing.
even remember that? How do you even remember that?
I don't know. Vinny, did we remember that?
Were we not supposed to remember that?
I don't remember.
People who did take the Zodiac trials do remember the Zodiac trials.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck, I can't remember if we
I was
remembered
about
that.
to rethink my entire.
That was from a whole trials thing. We kissed mermaids. You can really ask Phelan about that. It was a very odd time. We met a Valkyrie and a Herringon named Monkey, and
This all sounds really familiar. I think I went through something very similar, but I don't know if I came out
Yeah.
with anything cool, like a whip.
we ended up fighting a lot at the end. It was very annoying. There was this person with a white mask that we thought it was over, and then it wasn't. And then finally, when it was over, we had these pillars that kind of broke, and these weapons came out, and mine was a whip. I did not choose this or buy it. It was just there, and I had it appraised, which is actually really, really, really cool.
But what came first, the whip or the book?
The whip. And then
Oh,
I
so
got
you bought the book because of the whip. I get it.
I mean,
Hey,
Naya's
Hey,
just like really,
Naya.
and is like, that's not why. Just
Aranea, I don't judge here. I don't expect you to judge me, though I feel like I've gotten a lot of judgment the
I
last.
feel like you
20
read
minutes
this stuff
here.
a lot. Is this something that you do in your spare time and you know about the book? Like,
I've heard rumors about it. I'm not saying I've
rumors.
read it.
Okay, well now you get to
You go
read
to
the
some-
book.
Well, I'm very excited to read the book, and
Tell me what you think when you're done, but I think that perhaps if we are okay, and you can agree to not instinctively murder people when you meet them,
I'll
I
at
think
least
we'll
clear
be
it with
okay.
one person from the group
please let it be
before I
Phelan.
decide.
Or even,
Well,
or
I
even
was going to
him.
start with Ruff, because I feel like Ruff,
I feel like Raf is not the best choice.
probably a good sounding board. I feel like Ruff's got a lot of good, like, just quick things she can send back at me with answers.
But I don't know. The Raf is very nice. But
Hey, like I said, I'll ask
know.
whoever's around. No judgment. I won't go seeking someone out. But whoever's
Please-
around, I'll start. I'll
Please
ask.
let it be either Nim or Phelan. Or even Lark. Or not Lark. We miss you, Lark. Or even Kellyot. Like,
I don't know about Kellyot. I feel like Kellyot
okay,
kind of fell
yeah,
into
no,
one of my
I
bad
can take
ideas.
that back. They do party a lot. You can ask me sometimes. I'm not sure I'm going to give you the best answer, but I can give you an answer. And if you need help, I'm there. And she's just like, kind of problem, like, okay, you know what? Just check in with people. Like, we're either gonna help you or not, and then you'll have an answer. Or Balmore too. I don't know. I'm still very on the fence about Ruff. Very much.
Technically, oh yeah, sure, why not?
But, we should probably sneak out. Oh shit, you can't sneak.
I'm
we're
very
going
sneaky.
to
I don't know what
have
you're talking
to-
about.
Okay. Good God. Fuck, I'm going to have to lie. Can Naya, like, peek her head out? And she's, like, still drinking this bottle of wine, and she's, like, peeking out to see who's nearby.
Yeah, sure. Before we get there, Ruff, what have you been doing for the last 15 minutes while these two have been talking?
Attempting to wake up the Oracle.
Cool. Stable, so unless you have any healing, probably not, but like you probably get like moments of like kind of clarity, feel like a telepathic connection in your brain for a second, and then it like goes back to being unconscious.
Would I have... no, Nim has all of the potions.
Yeah, we should y'all should distribute those later.
Sorry for hoarding them.
So you're saying that she's useless to Ruff in this moment?
Yeah.
You should bring her back to the boat.
How
She can be healed there.
how high up are we?
Whatever probably 30 feet at least.
So Ruff is going to look at the oracle and grab the oracle by the back of the neck and try to pick them up, like chest to chest,
Do it.
and like whisper in the ear,
No.
"Use for murder. Use me for murder."
That's my girl.
No.
Through the connection with Balmore, Ruff is immediately going to like start crying again. She's nonstop heard that boy scream in her head the entire time, and she can't get rid of it. So she's going to look over the edge. And you said 30 feet.
Yeah, probably about.
Would that be enough to kill the oracle if she was thrown?
I mean, technically, but not technically. If a person was conscious, yes, because the way D&D physics work, which is not how actual physics work. No, but normally you would probably assume yes. Like looking down, you'd be like, yeah, this should kill somebody, especially someone in her condition.
She's going to cast message.
Okay.
And I'm glad I flew up. I'm going to look directly down and point a finger at Malkith. Malkith, you hear in your ear as a whisper. And no one can hear it but you. Use me for murder.
I get 25 words, right?
I don't think you...
It's message, so
But
you get like a
it's
sentence.
Oh. And do I know where you are?
No. It's just... I just get to talk to you.
I would
Oh,
like
so I don't
to.
get to respond at all.
You do get to respond.
You get to respond, but it's like you don't know. There's not like a connection where like a location, like geolocation. You're just...
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just because you said you were saying something.
Yeah, I would like in this moment, like obviously because I don't know Linnea does not know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Nea, like as she's like looking outside, would kind of look back at Malkith. We need to go. I eventually would like to come back to this place. They seem like a rather nice place, but if that oracle dies, we're going to have a hell of a time traveling. So
You suddenly see his head snap around, like towards the door. I'm gonna step outside from the hut.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should do it, kid. Don't curse yourself like I'm.
Ruff, hearing those words, murder. She's going... You're directly below her?
I walked out of the hut, so I don't know where exactly you are on that.
You walked out.
Malkith's somewhere down there. Like within 30-ish feet down below.
Ruff tosses the oracle right in front of you.
Do I see this oracle falling?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's hard to miss.
Can I attempt to catch her?
The catching. If you're actually trying to catch her, I'll just let you do it because I don't know that catching a body is.
Yeah, she doesn't like. She's not throwing the oracle like way off. Like she's throwing the oracle basically
Go
to
long.
you. Yeah, like she's tossing the oracle at you, so it wouldn't even be hard. You could attempt to catch her, but she's gonna hit you if you don't catch her.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just got this moment of like Mal just getting hit with a body. Like, I'm so sorry.
So as soon as I catch her, I'm gonna bring her inside and instantly spare the dying on her.
She is not dead.
Just
I think,
prop her up into the corner.
I think for sake of not having to deal with her remembering this later, Neo would kind of like kneel down. Can I use one of my favors with Lolth?
You sure can.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my favors to go ahead and have her kind of just like modify her memory.
I want you to word what you want exactly.
So Mal, you're just gonna see me like sit next to the oracle, and you're not gonna hear me say anything. As I just kind of like I just like put my hand on Xyla's hand. Loth, I need to be able to leave this place in peace. Go ahead and modify her memory so that she does not remember this encounter, but perhaps just fell ill and lay down. And she will remember seeing us this morning, but not this evening when night fell. And she just kind of like lets go of Xyla's hand and like just kind of stands up and waits for any kind of like response.
Melkith, with your eyes, with your special eyes, as you are watching Aranea, you see, without a change in light, nothing behind you has changed, as the light that is covering Aranea in the scene slowly, kind of almost like on a projector, as if there was a spider straight on top of the projector. You just see a shadow of a spider crawl into frame, blocking out some of the light. And like if you look behind you, nothing there. Look back, it's still there. Like no matter how many times you do it, like not there. And when Aranea finishes her request, you watch just a torrent of spiders start like leaving from underneath Xyloth.
Yeah, Nea's gonna look back at Mel. We can leave. As she just, like, that's all she says, and she just walks out.
Go ahead.
As you're walking out, Ruff would like to cast Aberration Soul. She's going to cast that at Malkith.
What does that do? I don't know what that does.
So, basically what it does, it can create, you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you see within range, which is 60 feet. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you cast a phantasmal object, creature, or visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than...
Is this phantasmal something or other that you took with Aberration Soul? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I definitely failed.
So I was going to talk to Vinny about this, but we dove right into this. So I would like to project Ruff standing in front of him.
Okay.
Would I be able to give Ruff a voice?
Yeah.
It says it allows them to speak.
Yeah.
So, only person that can see this out of the two of you would be Malkith, and it looks like Ruff, like 100%. It's not like you can see through them. It looks like it's actually Ruff. Ruff is going to walk up to you and place a hand on your shoulder. How come it's okay to use me to murder others, but it's not okay for me to murder others?
Because, kid, you shouldn't fucking get your hands dirty like me. You've got enough future of your own.
But I've killed someone. It was only one, but... Well, I didn't kill them, but they still died.
Well,
and it was my fault.
If you didn't do it on purpose, then it's not a kill. It's just an accident. Not something you should worry your heart about. Trust me, there's plenty of evil people in this world. You don't need to count yourself among them.
So, what you're saying is that I have done nothing bad so far. If the only thing I've done bad is send a boy to an eternity falling place and their mom dying in result, it was not my fault.
Well, I mean, unless you actually did it yourself, then no, it's not your fault. Accidents happen. People make choices. They have to live with those decisions. Just because you're in the same room or dealing with the same situation and you made a better choice doesn't mean it's your fault. Trust me, if that was the case, then I'd be a far even more evil person than I am now.
You've never killed anyone.
Not once.
Yet you party with people who kill people.
Well, trust me, I've seen what true evil looks like, and the people in this party aren't it.
And if one of us were evil, what would you do?
Kill you.
I hope you would.
Well, I was going to kill you and your brother when I thought you killed that kid.
And we would have buried you somewhere pleasant.
If I was lucky enough.
I don't want you to die. I don't want you to do something stupid that would get you killed. So please, if you're going to do something dumb that's going to get you killed, take me with you. I can't stop you. No one here can stop you. You make your own choices, as you just said. So, if you're going to do something stupid, take me with you.
Let's go, kid. Let's get out of here. I'm just gonna press the dissertation on my mask and just have it blow smoke out to kind of obscure my face as we exit and walk away.
I'm gonna have Ruff stay up where she's at, and that force, that phantasm will walk behind you and just kind of dissipate.
All right. Does Naya also join in with going back to the boat?
Oh yeah, Naya, after making that favor, because she does not like calling in favors with Lolth, is just very very kind of flush, just walking back in silence.
Is Ruff eventually going back, or is there a thing in the gap of time that Ruff is doing something else?
Ruff is having a moment to herself because she almost killed somebody and found enjoyment in it. So she's trying to be like, I probably should check on that.
Yeah. You check on yourself. Also, that's fine.
I did want to ask, how did Naya feel about hearing all the stuff that Malkith was saying out loud to themselves in that tent with no one there while they were looking at nothing? That? Yeah, that wasn't in his head. Like, the only thing that was in his head was me being there. The talking that he was doing was out loud.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't see or hear Ruff, but you could hear him.
what would I have to roll to kind of understand, like obviously I would feel like he is talking to someone else, but maybe figure out who it is?
Well, I would say, would Malkith have had that conversation with or without Arnea there?
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have known that it was an illusion, so I would have just been talking out loud.
Okay. Then I would say you'd be able to be there. You could potentially listen in on that conversation.
Okay.
And some of the responses
new
definitely
knowledge for later.
probably give hints at who it is. I mean, I don't know how many people Malkith calls kid, but like
Kid, yeah. I think the kid would have given it away.
Yeah. So
Also, the you and your brother.
Yeah.
and the
Also
drama
the-
and the stuff that you know about Belmore
Yeah.
Ruff.
Yeah, like I didn't mean to do it. No, you didn't mean to. It was an accident. Stuff like that.
The fact that Ruff
Nail
was
was
having a
anything.
conversation with you. That would probably that's the only thing I would think would throw it off, is because Ruff having a conversation with you, it'd be hard to think, oh, that's definitely Ruff he's talking to.
I don't think Mal is smart enough to realize that it was a conversation and not just a soundboard.
Wow, she's really gathered all those words. She's been doing
Yeah.
real well with the mimicry.
They all sound
like, when he thinks on it, be like, oh, wait a minute. But in the moment, he's just like, yeah, okay, cool.
It's like, what would I even, like, obviously I would know who you're talking to, but I wouldn't understand, like, how you're talking to them. I'd probably just be like, oh, it must be, like, Leon's sending and message and stuff. That's how it's working right now.
It could be that. I mean, you're in a world of magic. Like, you could just be like,
Yeah, I
might
know that
be
it's
magic.
somehow
That's some magic
inherently
shit.
magic. And I'm just
it's
like,
some magic shit.
I'm just like, okay, I'm overhearing this. This is odd, and I'm in a bad mood because I had to ask patron mommy for something.
Sucks when that happens.
Mommy.
We'll let Ruff can appear whenever you want Ruff to appear, but we'll say the rest of y'all make it back to the ship as they're cleaning it up. I think. I don't know.
I think at this point, Phelan is visibly slumped against the edge of the ship, like looking not great because of the level of exhaustion. But upon seeing them enter, just says, yeah, it's as bad as it looks.
Okay, it's good to know that you look worse than I feel. I think we all need to sit down and have a conversation, perhaps. Yeah.
I look at is Jesper awake by any chance?
Yeah.
I would have gotten Nazir at some point, like stabilized him.
Yeah, Jesper's
gestured-
conscious and like holding on to his son and like talking to him like quietly. But yeah, they're both conscious.
I kind of gather the whole group together if we can, and just like kind of, I would say, sum up the events of what happened while they were gone.
You both watched the other half of this episode.
Okay, I guess I'll watch the other half of this episode at some point.
Okay.
Now, basically, there was a tabaxi guy who came in and stole sands of time from Jesper and made him super old. There were a bunch of weird fae creatures that were attacking us, and then the tabaxi escaped through a portal.
Okay.
And Gage almost died. Gage got like stabbed. Nazir almost died. It was bad.
Okay.
Phelan currently has a level of exhaustion. Balmor currently has a level of exhaustion. Phelan visibly looks the worst you've ever seen them.
Again, I have cure wounds, so
Balmor
Cure wounds
has
does not help exhaustion, unfortunately.
never mind.
If
God damn it.
only.
Balmor has 6 HP right now, so he's right there with you. With a level
Oh.
of exhaustion, he's basically dying.
Okay, I'll cure wounds on Balmor.
Yeah, Phelan doesn't really need a cure wounds. I'm only 3 hit points down, but Phelan just looks bad. And I think they look up at Aranea and go, Nea, what, is everything okay? What happened?
So, don't be mad.
Yeah, I definitely feel confident when that's the first thing you say to me.
Like, Nea knows in this moment that you look too tired. Like, that you're not gonna get up and just kick the shit out of Mel.
No. Yeah, this is actually probably the best opportunity to tell Phelan what happened. I'm not even gonna lie.
You just look too tired. So, Mal, do you want to tell her, or do you want me to? It was a lot of
Them.
stuff.
Them. They, them pronouns for
I'm
Phelan.
so sorry. For Phelan. Do you want to tell them, or should I, or... It's not going to be good either way.
Tell them what?
I don't understand.
Naya just gives you the most mom look, just like very flush in the face from this fucking favor she just called in. Oh, nothing. That I had to call in a favor with Loth to modify the memory of someone because something happened. No, that did not happen at all. She just looking at you.
Listen, we went through a lot. We had a very long conversation. I didn't know if you wanted to tell them about the conversation we had, about the conversation I had with Ruff, or about me trying to kill the Oracle. I wasn't quite sure exactly which part.
Yeah,
Ruff's gonna walk up behind you, tap you on the shoulder, and just be like, "Murder." And just
why? What did she attack you? Did something happen?
No, I went out to try and kill her.
Why?
Because she's an Oracle.
Naya looks at Phelan. Childhood trauma response. Just like...
Yeah, I look up at Mal with just these very sad eyes and just say, is this because of the cult?
I mean, yes, but I feel like when you say it like that, it makes it seem like it makes me have an emotional response where it's like, no, fuck that cult. It can't make... That's not the point. I feel like I'm getting off track here. Can't trust oracles. I was doing it for the best of everyone, including all the people in the city. But I promised not to go and murder people without... Even though, again, I'm the only one in this group, I feel like, that hasn't actually killed anyone. But... I mean, I don't know for certain.
Naya
I don't know for certain. I'm just testing the water.
Naya just points her hands over to Phelan. Moral compass. Gestures to you, gestures to Phelan. They are a moral compass.
Anyways, I felt like I was doing what was best for everyone involved, including the people of the city, by taking out someone who you can't trust, who is stealing money from people to give them bullshit fucking things, and if they are a real prophet, then they're telling people things that they don't need to be hearing because it's going to set them on a path that it's going to probably ruin their fucking life.
So I shouldn't believe what she said to me?
I don't think you can believe anything that she said, because I don't know if anything can be proven true, because you can't ever trust
breaks
a
down
prophet.
crying. Breaks down crying at that.
Just look at Mama Naya, I'm trying here. I don't really know what I'm fucking doing anymore. I feel like I'm floundering.
Naya's just shaking her head, goes over to Phelan and just pats them on the back.
It's not you, Mal. It's just if what she said wasn't true, then I'm back at square one.
Ruff looks over at Malkith and just goes, Brunette Deb.
Wait, what does that mean?
Asshole.
We're pretty much gonna get this down into everyone knows what curse words are.
Yeah, I will say
though.
It's very clear that Phelan is actually not angry with Malkith in this moment. Phelan is scared that the one hope that they got is false.
I'm going downstairs. I'll just light my hand on fire and just start walking downstairs.
Wait for a second, please. There's a lot of oil and foliage down there. Remember I told you that Tabaxi did a bunch of weird... Please don't set things on fire accidentally. I know you wouldn't mean to, but...
Alright, I'll wait.
I mean, is it flammable?
No.
I don't...
Leon yells from underneath.
Out of character.
Okay, then do what you want. I guess you like to do what you want, so just do what you want.
Oh god, that was me.
I think Neo would definitely go over to Phelan and talk to them about why they're so upset.
I think Ruff would definitely like to join that conversation. As Ruff got something said to them that kind of proves that they're not a bad person if the Oracle and Malkith are both right, or she makes her feel like less of an evil person.
I think Phelan. So you're wondering why Phelan's so upset?
Yeah, because did you at the
No, Phelan didn't tell anyone.
Yeah,
about the. And honestly, she would love Mal to know, but Mal just left. So
No, I didn't. I stopped. I'm at the top of the stairs. Like,
Also,
I guess I won't go downstairs.
Hey,
They-
Starting from the top.
Listen, I also misgender my own
That's
character.
why I'm trying to correct and help. Nympheria, what are you up to? Leon and I think whoever is conscious and willing is down below and helping clean things off. I think Gage might. Nope, Gage is really hurt. The other 3 people on this boat are doing nothing. So Leon's down below cleaning, and everyone else is up top. It seems like at the moment.
I also think Nim is down below helping with the carnage of what happened, with mending, and also just still cleaning up Lumina, because it looks like Lumina is still
that's
a mess.
That's a whole project in and of itself. With any magic like prestidigitation and stuff, it's quicker, but it's still like an hour.
Yeah. No, my mending should help a bit. So I have mending. I have other stuff that I can use for this.
Every once in a while, you guys up top just see like a bucket of flora and oil just get tossed up and be like, just throw that over the edge, and Leon goes back down.
Hey, Nim, you probably should come up here. I feel like we're about to have an important conversation where we discuss all of our characters' backstories.
And
damn it, Joe.
Okay.
That's my favorite part in the book.
Come up here. Come up here and be a part of this conversation.
When all the characters get together and talk about the
when
backstory.
you finally get together.
Fourth wall, what's that?
I have no idea. It's fine. Okay. All right.
No, I really want to discuss this adventure I just went on where I almost killed an oracle, and I feel like just getting it all out in one big group huddle would be the best way.
No, okay. All right. I kind of just.
I don't want to repeat myself like 5 times.
I get very annoyed with having to repeat myself.
I give Luna a few pats, and kind of, I don't think there's anything I can do to kind of like help her in that moment, but I give her a few pats, and I tell her that I'm gonna.
She gets cleaned off and eventually just like sticks her head above through the grates and is just kind of like looking around for Jesper and Azure. But yeah, otherwise she's fine. She's just covered in gunk, and Leon's currently taking a knife to that and cleaning it off. But you guys can have a discussion while that is going on.
I think Phelan.
What happened? It sounds like there was a whole bunch, and sorry, I was busy downstairs.
Well, Mal almost killed an oracle, but then we saved her, and then we had a very long, in-depth, emotional discussion about why we don't murder people. And that if we do need to murder people, that we'll talk about it first, and either not murder, and then get help if we do need to murder. Also, we're fine to leave. I used one of my favors with love.
Oh!
So...
Excuse me, hold on one sec, Mama Naya. I just got to, Nim, can you do me a favor and hold this? And I'm just gonna pass over a little bit of incense over to Nim. It gets to be a lot sometimes being around you.
Oh, okay. I can just set it over here.
No, you probably like tuck it in like a breast pocket or something. Just anywhere like around nose height for me.
Do you not know the spell that I can't say the name to right now, so I'm breaking my accent for
I don't say it. Say it.
I am unfamiliar. I am unfamiliar with that spell. I don't think I can.
I think Balmore did it for me when I was stuck to the ground.
I would look over. I'd look over and just be like, "Why?" And cast prestidigitation on Nim and just make them smell like.
No, to Mal. Let him smell.
Death. No, I would make them smell. Make them smell like lilacs, I guess.
Thank you.
It's just mushrooms.
Yeah, the mushrooms are gross. Have you ever smelled mushroom? They're pretty gross.
I look over at him. They're not gross. Malkit just has a delicate sensibility, apparently. He's fine.
I'm a sensitive little boy, alright? I have my nose gets very sensitive.
Mel, I'm sorry. Speaking of sensitive, I said something that I think was really bitchy where I said you do what you want.
I got distracted. I'm sorry.
It's fine. The reason I got so upset was because my village, Cypress Grove, on the above ground. Malkith, this is just going to solidify your hatred of mushrooms. So, all I'm going to do is prove you right. But I used to do a lot of foraging for my village, where I live with my 2 moms and my twin. And one day I brought back this really cool mushroom. It was just different than anything I'd ever seen before. It was purple and it was glowing, and I brought it back and I wanted to study it. And then everyone in my town started getting sick. And I don't mean a cold. I mean really, really sick. To the point where the only 2 people who didn't get it, and I don't know how, were me and the mayor. And the mayor put a quarantine over the entire city. And so I decided, because it was my fault, that I needed to fix it. So I went into the forest, and that's why I was there for 10 years. I was trying to find something, anything. And all I discovered, the discovery I made in all that time by myself, was that it's in the Underdark. Whatever it is that I need to get to save my village is in the Underdark. And Xylith, I felt my mother's pain. I felt my mother Sindrel's pain. I felt the hacking in her lungs, and at least she's still alive. But if that's not true, then she might not be still alive, and then I don't have a prayer. She said maybe there was something I could find that would fix it, and if that's not true...
I don't know what the situation with your mother is. You said that I don't understand. They're frozen? How are they frozen?
They're not frozen. They're in a quarantine. Right. They can't
what does this look like?
City. It's like a bubble.
When you're sick, it's like being sent to your room and you can't leave.
I don't know what that means. If someone's sick, they get killed. But anyways,
well, in this case, they did not all get killed.
But so she can actively talk to you. Like if you were to come up to the quarantine, she could talk to you.
No, I can't hear any sound.
Well, so what's happening inside the quarantine?
They're just living sick.
Okay.
That's all it is.
So what you're saying is this person read your mind, because we know what happens with these things. And
there was an image of zooming through the tree. It felt like we were zooming through the All Paths tree.
Well, it sounds like someone who was trying to steal money from you read bits of your mind and told you what you wanted to hear, and did it in a way that would make you want to come back and tell them, give them more money so they could tell you what you wanted to hear.
I mean, I didn't give them money, I gave them a mushroom.
No, you paid money for the mushroom. It's a law of equivalent exchange.
Hey,
did you pay money for the mushroom?
I have a question.
I have an answer.
How, per se, would they know what happened to the little boy after he pulled a card and disappeared, when we don't know what happened to the little boy after he pulled a card and disappeared?
Well, that sounds like they just make up whatever the fuck they want to tell you.
So they read both of our minds, or they read Ruff's mind, and then created an image in her head, and has been causing her to hear this little boy screaming the same exact voice she heard.
I mean, I don't have these powers or this ability to read people's minds, so I don't know exactly the extent of their abilities, but I know for one thing you can't trust anything they say.
Balmore's gonna go, I might be Team Malketh with this.
Nailed this first try.
Yeah, it kind of looks at both of you, but what about Yorick? She didn't lie to me about anything. I didn't know who Yorick was.
But you've seen him in the past, you saw him at the library, and now all of a sudden she's telling you, oh, this person is important to you because they keep showing up in your life 15 years apart.
No, I don't have a memory of Yorick. He knows who I was.
Well,
I don't remember him.
Maybe she has some ability to dive into these hidden memories, and it was all just a ploy to bring you back and back so she could slowly pick apart these hidden memories. I mean, it's all your mind, and we all know that these things can look into your mind.
Okay, but what about Elaine and Valen? I know Valen because I've met him, but I know what I know about Elaine because of Yorick. Either everything
Did she give you
wrong.
some insight to Elaine before?
No.
Right.
I
So it was just a
simply
cold
saw
read.
her.
It was just her reading over the brief glimpses in her mind that she could get from you and giving you some sort of hope, some sort of thing that would draw you back to her to give you more money.
But the thing is, she didn't ask for anything. I gave her
Right,
something.
but she has a whole hovel full of gold and full of wine and full of gifts and trinkets.
Okay, but did you give her something?
And I took it back when she gave me a bullshit cold reading. When she gave me,
So-
your path is laid out before you in a million ways, and it's whatever way you wish to take it.
I'm going to go downstairs to keep cleaning unless anyone wants to talk about them.
I'll join you in a moment, and I think Naya would wait until Phelan was, like, downstairs already.
Faye, let me tell you something. Whatever she told you, there's no reason to believe that whatever this magic fucking mushroom you brought back to your family is, for some reason, only this one magic mushroom completely destroyed your village. Whatever it is, it sounds like it's something more than that. And we will figure it out. Don't let this fucking bullshit prophet give you some illusion that your family's suffering. There's no reason to believe it. I'm quite sure that they may be dealing with whatever quarantine that they've been put in, but don't let her make you think that there's some fucking ticking clock on it. It's been 10 years and you know they're still around. We'll figure it out, okay? You also said some fucking prophet told you that the answer is in the Underdark.
No, that was a discovery I made
Well,
when you spend
exactly.
enough time by yourself.
It was hard work that you put in to learn that truth. Don't let this bullshit charlatan tell you that, now suddenly you have to hurry up and figure it all out. And, I promise you I'll give you a little bit more of a glimpse in the future if you fucking give me a little bit more gold. You've done all that hard work for 10 years to figure out that this is the next step you need to take. Don't let her in one night tell you what your next step is.
Okay.
Nim, you're a Quaco. I don't really know what answer to give you.
No, I became
I'm
a human
dishing out
again
wisdom over here.
I became a human a long time ago.
You really
Are
got to
you
do something about the
okay?
smell. You really got to do something about the smell.
I don't know. It's part of who I am. I can't necessarily get rid of that.
Like maybe put a little like brooch in your breast pocket with a little bit of florals. I mean, I feel like it might help a bit.
To be fair, you guys are smelling more oil than anything at the moment.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair. Maybe
Yeah.
Can I have Ruff and Balmore just going around casting prestidigitation to get rid of the oil on the ship?
Yeah, basically
Okay, cool.
Phelan goes downstairs to clean as much as they can, realizes they're too distracted, and just come back upstairs. Just like, this isn't gonna work. But Naya, you used a favor. I know that's a big deal. Are you okay?
Naya just kind of like looks at Phelan. I don't like using my favors. They feel wrong, but we were not going to be able to leave if we did not clean up the mess.
You see Phelan is limping, by the way, when Phelan walks.
I feel like Naya would wait until Phelan was out of earshot and turn back to Mal. Do you consider Phelan your friend?
I mean, I think all of you are my friends at this point. You're the only people I've known longer than a few
Then
days,
why-
except for people.
Why would you sit there and kill the only hope that she has had in so long? Fake
I gave
or
her
not,
reality.
fake or not. The reality is that she had a lead and hope.
Truth is better than some bullshit prophecy.
And what if it's true? What if what?
Then we'll figure that
Zari-
out. But to listen to some fucking oracle is not the way to live.
But you just
That's how
told
people-
someone that you consider a friend that it was bullshit, that it is wrong. And if it's true, then what does she have to lose in hoping that there is a possible answer out there?
They, them, please.
I'm so sorry, Jocelyn. I love you so much.
I promise you, they're going to be better off without some false hope. True hope. Knowing that the actual truth is out there. And not some fucking... what did that oracle tell them, even still? Oh, that your mother is out there suffering. She's out there coughing her lungs out every day. No. Knowing that that's not the...
Sorry, go ahead. I have a question for
What was the question?
Would Phelan have told Naya, like, because I know that we had the Zodiac trials together and stuff, would they have really delved into, like, what happened?
Yeah,
like,
basically.
At some point?
Yeah, and what I forgot to mention in the conversation that I'll just say that I said is that the prophet said there was some kind of artifact. That there was an artifact that I could find and that I needed to be careful who I trusted. And Phelan detailed it pretty much the way that they said it to the rest of the group. Just, they feel responsible for the suffering of this entire town of people.
Okay.
They are currently petting Lumina and making sure Nim is okay holding incense.
Joe,
I'm just vibing. If this will help, Mal,
Mal is just going to become a potpourri master. Just
Don't
little
take it
bags of
personally.
potpourri.
You know what I might do? I might teach Mal how to make potpourri satchels. I know how to gather certain kinds of flowers. That was one of the things that I did. My mother's were
That's
herbalists.
what's in his mask, is potpourri.
Yeah.
He burns potpourri.
I don't think they know that.
Didn't you cast prestidigitation on your mask?
No, I don't have prestidigitation. I have thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, okay.
Oh, but I sit with Nim and I just say, listen, it's not you. And that's one thing I'm having to learn too, right? Is that it's not me. We all come here with clearly a lot of issues. Is there a therapist on board? Because I think we might need one.
What's a therapist?
Oh, are you telling me there's no therapist in Vigari? Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
I didn't say a word.
A special medicine person.
Oh, okay.
Balmor is just gonna look down and just go, "Hey guys, we were attacked on this ship. They left this ship.
Mm-hmm.
They know where this ship is currently docked, and they left things on here that were going to explode and kill us all if we didn't throw them off the ship. We should move before they come back to this exact place where they attacked us."
I think we've thrown out where he did the portal. There's no more plants on the ship. We've thrown them all overboard. But I think you have a point. I think, is Gage in any fit shape to steer?
I've been waiting for you guys to finish your little circle. I like, you heal, right? Points at Malkith.
No, I on
Who's the
occasion.
cleric. Either of you guys. Whoever heals me gets to be the leader and decide if we leave now or now.
Cure wounds.
Now or now?
Yeah. All right. Oh, the
You know,
intestines aren't falling out anymore. That's great.
You know that you could have interrupted. We could have continued the conversation when the ship was moving. You can interrupt. That's something that you can do.
All right, Tate, you're the man. We're leaving. Cast off. Click, 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 click down below. Yeah. Unless anyone, for some reason, wants to try to stay here, you guys are casting off.
No, we're good. We can leave.
Onward.
We're all good.
Yeah, we're good.
Why are people
Kelly.
firing off fireworks? It's
Because-
Labor Day.
Speaking of, as we start to leave, Ruff and Balmor are in the crow's nest, looking up at the ceiling and doing firework sounds.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I look at the other I guess 3 of you, because Kellyot is doing God knows what at this point, and just say, I don't know what he did, because I described like the big tine dagger thing. I'm worried. That's magic I've never seen before. I've never seen someone just steal years of someone's life. We need to be really careful. I
He
caught
said
him
it-
in a net. It didn't help.
No.
He said he
Joko.
wasted times of sand on him. So I don't
Times
think
of sand.
they could take it from everyone. Remember, his son also does that thing where he transforms or something.
Changes ages every time he wakes up. Yeah.
We're not that
Yes.
far away, guys.
Okay.
At the back
but
of the
I
ship,
think-
just like
Yeah.
helping his
wanna
dad.
disturb-
Nazir
we
just
didn't
kind of like
wanna
raises
dis-
a hand.
We didn't want to disturb you when you. Okay, great. What did they say anything to you? Was there anything that happened beforehand? With what?
Not big on conversation, but no one should know about this, which is another reason we've been doing this secretly. They shouldn't know about the fact that he has sands of time in him. That's
Wait, hang on. That's something that only he has.
yeah.
Your dad's like a bag of sand.
He at birth he got blessed by a time god and was given grains of time, and he's basically been immortal. You see just like in and out from blood loss. Just
Mal,
Um,
Can y'all kill the
please?
immortal? Can y'all heal the immortal person, please?
Cure wounds.
I was gonna say you have more spell slots than I do, so you
Cheers, everybody.
go right ahead.
I'm just loving Mal's way of doing spells. Guidance, cure wounds.
Drive-by
Just like
spellcasting.
walks by, just there you go, bud.
I'm just picturing him just slapping whatever he's carrying at this point, and just like cure wounds.
Slap on the ass.
yeah.
Good game.
Jesper gains a little bit of consciousness and stops like passing out continuously every time he lifts his head up and the blood goes down.
Jasper, I don't want to alarm you, but when you next look in the mirror, you're going to look very different.
I know.
You're gonna look really fucking old.
I know.
What he said.
He took some of your sand out.
I was there for it. All of you. I know. I
I
Fight
don't
back.
know what you remember and what you don't.
remember getting stabbed. I remember getting. I lost so many. And just is like holding onto his gut. We need to get to Income.
Is this just for the stars, or is there something else?
I need to meet my wife. And I'm gonna leave it there.
So does Aranera. I mean, no.
Aranera.
Marinara.
That was closer.
Marinara,
I was gonna say,
Marinara.
that was closer.
Yeah, I'm not here to
enough.
pronounce your name right. It wasn't
Close enough.
Marinara.
Close enough. Welcome back,
Marinara.
Aranera.
Anyways,
Aranera.
we need to get that thing on a shirt or a print. Thank you.
What thing?
Thank you,
Oh my
Lark, for the artwork.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Marinara art. Yes, that was so
approved.
good.
I think I might put that on a shirt. All right. That's where we're going to end this session. As you guys cast off, we'll see if you get out of plunge because there's still problems you guys caused.
There's
but
more problems.
People saw the
Yeah,
shit.
people saw that happen.
You fixed the memory of one person.
I don't know what you're talking about. We were inside of it.
Hey,
Enclosed-
I don't know what they
enclosed
saw,
work,
but like
space.
they can go talk to Xylith.
Yeah, sure. Either way, guys, you guys are casting off now. Oh boy, we have a busy week ahead. Busy month ahead, I should say. I don't believe there's anything. No, there is something this week. We
Yeah,
have
there is.
Foxes and Fences later this week. So we got some Blades in the Dark, and then every Sunday, I believe we're gonna have a game every Sunday this month.
Mhm.
Maybe minus a person here or there, but we'll be going through and making our way to Income. And then a bunch of one shots, and then continuations of monthly stories. Especially one that hasn't been for a while. We have our Flare team coming back, which is going to be fun. We have a Kickstarter going on, which I should probably be responsible and make a drop of that. If you want to check it out, we'd super appreciate it. But for now, if anyone else has things they want to plug, I will find someone for us to cast off to.
I said everything at the beginning of stream.
Over at New Age Geeks tomorrow, we have part 2 of our 2-year recap. So we're covering episodes 30 to 66. catching up to where we are in the story today. We have Queer and Present Danger on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm interviewing GM Justin for Investigation Check. So
Awesome. He's awesome.
Yes. Amazing. He's been on Goodberry Cafe before. Awesome creator, awesome human being. So that'll be a fun conversation to hear all about his backstory.
Love that.
What?
I think we're all going to sit up here and listen to everyone's backstory. It's heard Phelan's. That's it.
Other people can share theirs when they decide they want to. Anyone else have any plugs they want to throw in before?
I mean, if you want to sign up for the 2 September one-shots that are going on for Records of the Realms, if you're part of the Discord, there is a Google form in the Town Crier. I'm running a game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians on September 18th, and Meg is running a D&D game with dinosaurs. I don't remember the date. It's later in September. But if you want to sign up, I think we're wrapping sign-ups pretty soon, and then we're going to find out who's going to be in the one-shots. Yep. So definitely consider, if you want to come hang out and do a one-shot with us, consider signing up.
Woo! Thank you for that. All right, we're going to send you guys off to Goblin Tuesday. They are playing D&D. It looks like they're doing a subathon, so if you want to check them out and see how they're doing, be great. What were you doing? Sorry.
I look good on camera. I'm going to tell you.
Reflexing?
What is happening?
Everyone's flexing. I'm going to start the raid. We're going to see what
I got no muscles to flex.
All right, everyone can flex on their way out. Got 3 more seconds.
I got nothing.
2 more seconds. 1 more second. And raid. All right.
Wow.
I didn't even do my sign-off screen. I just raided.
I'm like, bye, guys.
Incredible.